Baker. This is the bumping with Jazzie Baker. Bumping with the H-Town, getting down, rolling through, passing through that Houston town, city limits. This is you bumping with Jazzie Baker. This is you bumping with Jazzie Baker. JBMCQ11, they call it music channel. Queen of the soul, it's time to let the world know where she from. Here she go. This year I'm bumping with Jazzie Baker. This year you bumping with Jazzie Baker. They call her queen of the music in the music soul. They call her queen of the music in the music soul. JBLCQ11, they call her music channel.
Hey everybody, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. That was my computer. Hey everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I am so glad you're here. Thank you so very much. My love is reciprocated right back to ya. We are here live jamming with Jazzie on the Spotlight Hour, where we are continuing to connect independent music artists across the globe through music. We are here every Tuesday night, except for holidays, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, with that being said, check your time zones and make sure you are tuning in on the right time, because it is Central Standard Time. So, I'm going to get through my little PSAs. I'm still waiting for this hot guest to come on. Said he was going to be here. He has the link. But anyways, if he don't show up and he's having difficulties, it's live. That's the way it works. We're going to play his music and we're going to have an awesome show, and I can tell you about him myself. So, but right now, I want you guys to know, first and foremost, we are raising money for a young lady that is 12 years old, 13, I'm sorry. I believe she's 13. Anyways, she's from my hometown. Her great aunt is my classmate, and I'm sure if you check my page that you have seen that she is going for Junior Olympics. Okay, and she's never been trained, but she is whooping the behinds off of 13 and 14-year-olds. Okay, and she's also 4 to 5 feet shorter than them. They did a segment on her at K Channel 11. What is the acronym for Channel 11? Anyways, KHOU or something like that. KHOU. That's it. So she had a segment on yesterday, and it aired at 6:15 p.m. And so they have that segment downloaded on their webpage. And when you go on there, you just look for, you can just type in TINEY, Tiny. And it talks about a young lady that's getting ready to go to the Junior Olympics. So we are still asking for your donations to come in for her, and so that she could make that trip to Iowa, where she will be competing against the Junior Olympics. Okay. You can catch her highlighted coverage again on KHOU Channel 11, which was aired yesterday at 6 p.m. And come on, everybody, give what you can. If you want to hear or see her remarkable story, go on that channel. She has a story that doesn't wait. I mean, she is a remarkable, blessed, miracle child. So she needs the support so that she can go and bring Lamarck, Texas, because that's where she resides in Lamarck, Texas. But she's originally from Odessa, Texas, and we want that Texas girl to bring it on home. Okay, she's much deserving. Yes, much deserving. So you can also cash app to $UNICORNIE Unicorny 09. You can also Zelle to 832-946-7028. Y'all know how we do it over here. We are about supporting Black owned businesses, small owned businesses, and especially the music artists, independent music artists that are out there bumping and grinding and trying to make things happen within their music career. But go and support. Let that be your tithe. Okay? God says be a giver. So if you tithe, you don't have to really pay your tithes to the church that week. And I'm not telling you that you need to say, do that verbatim. But that's part of tithing and it's part of giving. So just help out this young lady, and you can go on my page and you can also see where you can donate to her cause. And I have the guest on my phone. I'm gonna bust him out and put him on speaker. Yes. You must be having technical difficulties. Yeah. I am, but I'm here with you. Okay, so did you go on your inbox? On your CHOPPA law? The only other one I know is Junior. Okay, send. Let me see. Hold on, everybody. Technical difficulties, but we are live and in living color, and I have the guest on my phone. We're going to try to get him squared away for the show. See here. It should be with you and another person. No. Let me go and do it separately on the let's see if that'll work. Because I only know one page you have. How many pages you have? I have a personal page. Okay, what's your personal page? Okay, what's your regular page? You could be. Did you log in and write your name? Let me go back and see if you're there. I didn't hear anything, but I sent it again. Yes, sir. Are you on your Facebook Messenger where you receive messages on Facebook? Yeah, go over there and your link is there. We promise you we're gonna bring y'all a good show. I'm telling you, because he got some awesome music out there. So bear with us. You should see it on your Facebook Messenger. I don't have it yet. Huh? Are you sure? Remember where I sent you your, maybe you didn't get it over there. I'm not sure what page I'm sending it to because all I have is that one page. Unless you have access. I see Junior. Okay, gotcha. Let me send it over there. 1 second. We coming, y'all. We are coming. In the meantime, copy down that information about Miss Tiny and go and support. Give what you can. $1, $5, $10, $20, $100, whatever. Give what you can, please. And that would help her get to Iowa so she can compete for the Junior Olympics. So let's see. There we go. Let me send it over there. You just log on and type your name. Y'all so patient. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys so very much. You are so sweet. Yeah, I'll put your name in and hit enter, and you should be on. And you can just wait in the green room because I got to tell everybody what's going on with you first. Huh? Are you in? I don't hear you on my. I don't hear you over here. Should give me an indication that you logged in. Gotta hit enter after you put your name. Whatever it's telling you to do, that's what you gotta do. There you go. I hear you now. All right, bye. See you on screen. Everybody ain't technical savvy. Heck, I ain't even that technical savvy. But anyways, I'm gonna run through my PSAs right quick and let you guys know if you're interested in becoming a host on this show, you are more than welcome to do so. Get at me at jbmcq1 yahoo.com. And if you are interested in hosting your own show, get at me at jbmcq1 at yahoo.com. If you want to submit your ad for your business or whatever you got going on, get at me at jbmcq1 at yahoo.com. All right. Well, we ran through those really fast and we are ready to bring on our special guest. You guys know him very well. He is a national soul, southern soul, multi-genre, all of that. Okay. He is a songwriter, a producer, a pianist, and a performing multi-genre artist of R&B, jazz, gospel, rap, blues, and southern soul, straight out of Houston, Texas, y'all. Listen, he has been in the music game for about 40 years, okay? His previous world tours with platinum recording artists most definitely do not make him a stranger in these parts of the South. He is currently on the move and performs all around the nation under his own name. Y'all, please give a JBMCQ1 warm and welcome to our very special guest, Choppa.
Boom shakalaka, baby. How
Hey,
y'all doing? Hey, Jazzie. How
hey,
you doing,
what's going
sweetheart?
on? I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just sitting here relaxing and
Yeah,
uh, waiting to go on air with you guys.
yes, indeed. I am
Yeah.
so glad you are here. And I just want to thank you and, let you know I appreciate you being here and taking time out your busy schedule. I know you guys always have a lot going on, and for you to stop for an hour and a half to dedicate your time to this platform means so much to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for you. I will
Yes.
support you. I will support you. Yeah. Most definitely. So what's going on?
It's nothing going on over here but a whole bunch of what can people say, bills and all of that
Hmm.
stuff right there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well,
So
welcome to the club on that one. They don't
yes,
stop.
indeed.
They
No,
don't stop.
never. Never, never,
Yeah.
never. It never
Yeah.
stops. And the fact
Mhm.
that when you get grown, just like we be trying to tell these kids, when you get grown, that's part of being grown. Okay?
The bills. The
The
bills.
bills.
Yep. The
The
bills. That's
bills.
part of it. Them bills get to rolling in. Sometimes I want to be
The
a kid again.
hello, I'll be wanting to call mama. Mama, can
Right?
you come back from the grave? I need
Right?
you.
Yeah. Make me a kid
Yes,
again.
yes, yes, again, yes.
Yeah.
Well. We just gonna chop it up on here. We just gonna let the world know more about what Chopper. Can you get in some light? Cause you dark over there.
Okay. Oh, what you trying to say?
I don't know what he try. Who you trying to hide from? There you go.
Yeah, that better?
That's a lot better. Our
Okay.
audience can't see you in the dark. They're like, who do Jazzy have on her show?
There we
he
go.
all he all in the dark.
Hmm.
Yeah. But we just wanted to let more of the world know about who Chopper Law is, what's going on with you, what you've been doing, what you did in the past, and all of that stuff, just chopping it up with you and making sure that the world knows, because this platform is global, who you are. And that's part of what I try to give back to the music industry, is to support. And so hopefully it's catching on and everybody else is supporting too.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna play some of your music
Okay.
and we're gonna get out of here.
All right. Let's do this thing. Let's do
Yeah,
this thing.
yeah, because you
Yeah.
you you have a prestigious type job and you can't be up all night.
Right.
During the week. During the week.
During the
During
week.
the
That's
week.
that other hat. That's that
Exactly.
other hat. Can't tell nobody
Yeah.
what that hat is, but that's
I
that
know
other
I
hat.
can't tell nobody
Yeah.
what that hat is. It's
But I'm not the
prestigious.
police, y'all. Even though
Yeah,
my
not
last
the
name is
police.
Law, but I'm not the police.
Just know that it's prestigious, okay? Yes, indeed. Well, like I said, I see you've been being busy. That's a
Hmm.
good thing, and I'm so proud of everything that you're doing, and
Thank
how
you.
you kept things going for so many years, and
Right.
you love what you do and
Hmm.
all of that. But
Uh-huh.
I know for a fact that when come on this channel, we just drop whatever information you feel like you need to drop for your benefit.
Okay.
And if you're not ready to expose certain things you got going on, hey, that's fine too. They just have to wait and see
Uh,
when they come available. All right.
okay. 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 Okay.
But we're gonna go ahead and give the folks allowing you to let them know, when did you get started in music? That's the
Okay.
first thing JBMCQ1 does. We always want to know from the bottom, um, how you got started, what age you were, and when you start playing that piano.
Okay. Well, you ready? It's a
Ah, we
telephone
ready.
book now. We got a telephone book. We got 44 years. So it's a telephone book, but we're gonna start right here.
Yeah.
I'm from Sunnyside, Chesterfield Airport. That's where I was born and raised
Okay.
over in Sunnyside. I started the interest of music. It was this barber that lived probably about 3 houses from me. He was managing this band,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to let me come down there and just watch and sing with the band and stuff, and that bit me right there and throughout my neighborhood back in. Did I lose you?
No. You still
Okay.
here?
All right. Throughout my neighborhood, back in those days, you had bands rehearsing on just about every street. And I was just so infatuated, with bands and stuff. We go watch this, may see a funk band, you may see a R&B band, you may see a jazz band, a rock band, and we just listen, we just stand there and just listen, and the music is flowing through the air, and we go there and check it out and stuff like that. And finally, a friend of mine, he was older than I, um, T.C. Cole. He played in the stage band over at Woodson. I was still, and I hooked up with
Okay, your phone is buffering. Are you on your phone? We may have lost him, y'all. He'll come back. Yeah, we lost him completely. Yeah, we lost him altogether. He'll be back. Everybody thought that 5G was the bomb. Now you see what Jazzie was trying to tell you. Stop always jumping to everything the government want to give you and lay in your lap. Okay? Do your research first. 5G ain't about la di da. Okay? It's slower than 4G. And I'm still not getting a picture on him. It says device is not connected. Okay, there he goes. There you are. We lost your connection. Can you hear us? Nope, he's still not there. Still not there. So, while he's trying to fix his stuff, we're going to go to a commercial and we'll be right back. Over 20 years of celebrating the industry in all its forms, exposing you nationally and internationally with Miss Carolyn Baker, CEO, founder, and magazine publishing. Come aboard and experience the diverse global level of exposure to your music, art, events, travel, fashion, and so much more. Also offering the best in unique spotlighting music to custom cars with a special twist located on all media and digital platforms. Your connection with Jam Source Runway Magazine offers a secure, unique exposure to all of your array of brands to a global market. Be introduced
577. Visit the website and explore what you've been missing at www.jamsource.net. Trademark by JamSource.
All right, y'all. We are back. That was Jam Source Runway Magazine. There we go. We keep having issues with Chopper coming on. Okay, he's back. Well, that's Laura. I thought you was Chopper. Hey,
Hey,
what's going on, co-host?
girl, I'm in the studio. I'm at Wire Road Studio. I just looked at the time. How you doing?
Good. We trying
I
to get
gotta just
Chopper
walk
over
over
here.
here. He's not on yet?
Yeah, he came on. He's having difficulties. There he is. Can you
I'm
hear us, Chopper?
looking
His
Hey,
good.
shaka
device
like a
keeps
boom boom. Hey, boom boom, shaka like a chopper.
Let's try
Chopper, what's going on?
somewhere.
yeah, his
Oh,
device keeps buffering.
okay. I'm trying to go right out here. That we getting
Can
ready to
you see me?
record. I'm so sorry. I didn't even pay attention for the time. Let me go. If
Yeah.
I go out this door, I might not be able to get back in. Oh, they in
Right.
there. Ooh, there's some drummers. Wait. Ooh, I can't open the door. I can't go back out. I'm trying to find a place
How we
where I can
doing,
go
ladies?
quiet. Hey, Chopper. Hi. Ooh, that's the
Yeah,
bathroom.
you have to get in an area where there's a good internet service and not move around, especially on the cell phone.
Okay, I'm in the bathroom for a minute. I could be in here for a minute, but I can't be on here long. I don't know. Our sessions start at 7 o'clock, and I don't know where everybody is. They're setting it up. I'm so sorry.
CPT time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, CPT time.
Huh?
Okay,
Miss
there
Sims, is
he
that
is.
you?
Yeah.
How you doing?
What's
He
up, Chopper?
talking to you, Laura.
What's
Huh?
up, Chopper? Hey, baby,
Oh,
what's up?
Chaka
Boom,
Laka
chaka-laka.
Laura, how you doing?
What's up, Chopper?
Oh man, just chilling now. Yep,
Really? I'm at
just
Wire
chill.
Road Studio.
Huh?
I'm at Wire Road Studio with Corey, and I don't know who the drummer is.
You was over at my studio?
Wire Road.
Oh, Wild Road, excellent studio over in Heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious, yeah, serious place. Yeah, I did a couple of rehearsals over
Mhm.
there. Never recorded there, but I did a
Yeah,
few
nice
rehearsals over
studio.
there.
Oh,
Oh
did
yeah,
you? That's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I
that,
usually.
that ain't no play out there.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
And the
Uh huh.
music holds a lot of events there.
Mm-hmm.
Another organization that I'm involved in. Involved in so many. But yeah,
Yeah.
they do a lot over there too.
Uh-huh.
Very nice
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah. That one's built from the ground up. That's not
Yeah.
just a place they just went in and started putting studio equipment in. They carefully thought out that place and they engineered it, all the wiring
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything for that place.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
they did.
nice over there. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
there's own electrical source to that place. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
It's serious. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very
Right.
serious.
I had a hat, somebody stole it. The cap.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
They wanted it real bad, didn't they?
All right.
Well, we're going to continue. And if you got to jump off, Laura, just jump off and we'll chat
Okay.
to you later.
Okay.
But
Love
where
you,
was you?
Laura.
I love
Where
you
was
too,
you
Chopper.
at?
Okay.
Yeah, Corey's in here. I had to move a Corey's in there about to play something right now. And I'm in
Okay.
there teaching vocals right now, getting the vocals ready. The background vocals ready for my girl. Her name is Ryla. And I'm working on her project right now. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm getting the background vocals, their harmony parts. They're getting the drum set up. I don't know who the drummer is.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't met the engineer, so he's getting everything set up.
Okay.
And so you
Okay.
might know him, but I don't know who he is.
Okay.
Well, go
But you
get
know
yourself
Corey.
together and we will chat to you later.
Okay, all right.
All
Thank
right.
you for coming
Ooh,
on.
shakalaka.
All right. Okay. I'm in the bathroom. I was hiding in the bathroom.
Well, you were saying, Chopper, when you got cut off by your device, that we were asking you about your upbringing in the music, where you started from and what age you were. So we
Yeah,
can kind of reiterate that.
I was probably around about 8 years old.
Okay.
And as I was saying, that every street had a band rehearsing on it. Those are the good old days. You hear all kind of music, rock bands, R&B bands, jazz bands, Motown bands, just everything. We just stand there and just listen because we were so infatuated with it. We want to run over there and see them rehearse, play. You
Right.
know, and that music bug bit me and stuff. And we had an upright piano in the house,
Okay.
and I would, get on it every chance that I could get on it because my two sisters, were taking piano lessons, and they hated it. Okay, I mean, they hated it with a passion. They almost cried when they had to go to piano lessons and stuff. And I was like, "Mama, let me take piano lessons. I want to take it." And
Yeah.
she just blew me off. No, you're gonna waste my money. You're gonna waste some money. So I would get in there. Music was in me since that early age, and I knew what I wanted to do. Okay, so I would get up like 3 o'clock in the morning and sneak in there and try to play acoustic piano real soft. I guess they thought I was crazy. Get off that piano. What's wrong with you? And so with my friends and stuff like that, TC Cole, that really got me with the band, got me my first gig with a band. Um, we went over to one of the high school talent shows. He was in junior high. I was still in elementary. And that's when Devotion and Head to the Sky was out. And
Okay.
we went over to Worthing, which was a senior high, and competed in a talent show. And we won.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we won and stuff. And oh boy, my head really got inflated then. So, I always been around school. Once I made it to junior high and they knew that I can
Mhm.
sing, we'd be out in the forum and stuff, the lunchroom, and I get to singing. And people gather around like it was a fight, and the principals and security guards running out there thinking it's a fight. And they look at me, oh, well, that's Chopper. And stuff. So, I always been there playing with different bands, through junior
Mhm.
high and stuff like that. When I made it to high school, I actually joined a band that was actually playing uh, 5, 6 nights a week.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 or 6 nights a week. And, I joined them. I bought a keyboard. Let me reflect back and stuff. I bought a keyboard. I bought the keyboard only to write songs because I wanted to be a
Mhm.
songwriter. And when
Right.
they found out I had a keyboard, they wanted me to join their bands and play keyboards. So I
Yeah.
learned all the songs that was on the radio and stuff like that. I tape them with my little tape recorder. And I learned all of those songs. And I go out and do those gigs because, back then and still today, a lot of bands are still playing the same songs and stuff.
True.
You go to this band, they playing this song, and this band playing the same song and stuff like
Same
that.
songs. Yep.
And that's what got me jump started. And every day, reflecting back, Terry Ellis with In Vogue, when we were
Mhm.
in high
Mhm.
school, our lunch breaks every day. We in the auditorium, me, her, and Joe Hallenberg, Edith Hogan. We in there uh, just practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in there practicing, songs and stuff like that, and dreaming, one day we're gonna make it, and I'm live, we're gonna have money and Rolls Royces and all this stuff there. And the one that really made it up out of there really big was Terry with Imbo
Right.
and
Right.
stuff, and that's my sister for life and stuff, man. Because we went through a lot, from high school, and after high school, she was in the band Perfect Timing with Leroy
Mhm.
Allen. Was in that band, Leroy Allen, Morris Monk, the Funk Bonds, and
Mhm.
Greg Daddy O'Sims. Had quite a
Okay.
few. Giovanni Godley,
Mhm.
late Giovanni Godley. Had quite a few of us that was in that came through that band, and we did some major traveling and stuff.
Right.
We put out a record, Chase the Rock.
Okay.
We put that record out, and it did really well for us in regional
Mhm.
and stuff
Mhm.
because we didn't have money to go national, but we was regional, down south and stuff like that. And Bo Williams came through, as we had
Mm-hmm.
our record out, and Bo Williams needed a band to tour with. So we, took on the tour with Bo Williams, and guess what that tour was? That was Cameo's Word Up tour.
What?
With Levert, Cash Flow,
Mm-hmm.
Levert, Cash Flow, Bo Williams, Shalimar jumped on a couple of them. Um, uh, Quite a few people jumped on certain dates and stuff. It was a 30-date
Right.
tour
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So after that, we took off for Japan, and we played Japan. Remember, I'm only like 20 something years old, or early 20s, like 21 and stuff like that, doing all this here.
Right.
And we lived over in Japan for something bit me. Lived over in Japan for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 21 years old and stuff. And so when we get back, another nugget falls out of the sky. Norris Hampton, which is my manager now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Norris called. He was actually out road managing for Club Nouveau, and
Okay.
he the guys in Club Nouveau start falling out. Jay Keane and uh, Tommy and McElroy and Foster. Those guys there, that's where they came from. That's actually the guys that produced In Vogue and Tony
Okay.
when they started out. Okay, so they fell out. They was falling out, and Norris said, "Hey, man, you want this gig?" I'm like, "Are you crazy?" Oh, to the yeah and stuff. And I said, "I ain't got no money." He said, "Can you fly to New York?" I said, "I don't have no money." They say, "If you can come, just say you can come. Don't worry about no money." And
Right.
that's the way it
Right.
went down. That's how I got the gig with Club Nouveau, and tour with those guys there. And me and Jay King. Well, it was me, Leroy Allen, and Mickey Blue. Because Mickey
Okay.
Blue was the
Yeah.
second keyboard player. I was,
Mm-hmm.
and Leroy was taking the lead singer's place. They left Val there and Jay King there, and yeah, he was took I forgot the guy's name that was actually the lead singer with Club Nouveau, but took his
Okay.
spot and stuff like that. So nuggets fell out of the sky. When you get back off that tour, you try to find the next thing smoking if you're lucky enough, to find the next tour that's going out. And I played around town. Uh, I played around with different bands and stuff like that. When the gigs were really, really good, playing the
Mm-hmm.
top notch clubs and
Exactly.
stuff here. Like
Exactly.
Cody's.
And the money.
Right, and the money. I
Yep.
was playing with Misty Day. I was a
Mm-hmm.
musical director, so we played at Cody's in the Village, and Cody's in the Galveston, and Cody's in University and
Okay.
stuff. And we played all three of those Cody's and stuff. So after that, we broke up. After she, got out of her contract and stuff, SAS came in, and somehow I landed on their gig and stuff. And that went on for a couple of years and stuff. And then after SAS, I formed the band called that was my
Severe
with my
or the other one?
Severe. That's it, Severe with my
Okay.
ex-wife, Smiley Smith. And so we
Right.
formed the band Severe, and we played over there a couple of years and stuff. And then after that fell off and stuff. That's when I got the call for H-Town and stuff. I
Okay.
didn't go out on the first tour. And so, with no
Mm-hmm.
money on that first tour, that was a lot of promotion and stuff going on now. When I was waiting on the
Right.
money, and so
Right.
they said, "Well, we got the budget now." I said, "Well, let's go."
Let's
And
go.
so that was a great tour, and to see guys that are really major superstars and stuff now
Mm-hmm.
was the opening acts. Like Usher was a little boy. He
Right.
was a dancing little boy. Looking at he gonna be good and stuff, man. And he done blew up Monica. These were opening acts for us. Glenn Jones, all of
Wow.
these people were opening acts in Black Street
Mm-hmm.
with Teddy Riley and Black Street. Yeah, and so
Love the
yeah,
music. Love all of those. All
yeah.
of those.
So all those guys that was in the era and stuff. The Black Street, Teddy Riley, Guy, and all of that, and H Town. That was all in that '90s thing and stuff like that. And
Exactly.
that was a fun tour. That I think that was my favorite tour because I knew everybody on there. All the musicians
Exactly.
we from the same hood, and knowing I've been knowing Shazam and Dino, the late Dino, since they
Mm-hmm.
was actually babies in diapers.
Wow.
We used to rehearse in their grandmother's garage. PC, Paul Charles, bass player around Houston and stuff now, international bass player.
Yeah.
But we used to rehearse in their garage, and we take our breaks and stuff, man. They coming out bamming on the keyboards and stuff. And we were joking one day, and I never will forget it because it's still stuck with me and sticking with me today. And I looked at him, I was like, man, what if they make it before we do? And sure enough, they became our bosses. These babies and stuff. Yeah. So,
The
knowing
nuggets
them
dropped
and
the other way.
yeah, they became our bosses, on major tours and stuff,
Wow.
So that I would say that was my favorite one there and stuff, I had a lot of memories and stuff with Perfect Timing and a lot of travel and stuff like that. We was
Uh-huh.
going up to Mexico, New Mexico, 6 weeks and stuff, playing nightclubs and stuff up in New Mexico, Gallup, Rio Dosa, and
Right, right.
stuff like that. And
Texas, Mexico region. Because
yeah,
Mexico was
the
so
New
close.
Mexico region and stuff. We
It
had
was so
fun
close.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
but young and we had fun and stuff. Those were
Exactly.
young days, and
That's when
we
life
had
was good and we didn't have all this government issue stuff. I mean,
right, right,
life was just good.
right, right. Hmm.
Life was just good. Well, you touched on the things that I was gonna ask you about and your journey. So I was just letting you flow with it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, I've been talking too much.
no, that's not what I was saying.
Okay,
Because if
okay,
you don't talk much, me and Laura will talk too much. Okay,
okay,
so I'd rather
okay.
you talk much.
All
Hey,
right,
yes, and we rather the guests talk much than we talk much. Okay.
right, right.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
this is all about you.
yeah,
And I'm glad you touched on all of that journey. And that's what I
right.
was going to ask you about. Drop those names of the people
Well, let
that
me drop this
you,
one here.
okay,
Okay, this is another story. Okay,
okay,
when TK Soul got hot, I'm
all
like,
right.
who is this guy, TK Soul? I was asking Bishop Burrell, the one stick that actually wrote Knocking the Boots. He
Mm-hmm.
said, Chopper, you don't know who TK Soul is? I was like, no. He said, do you remember the other keyboard player that was back there playing the talk box? That's all he did. I was like, yeah. He said, that's Terrence. Oh, man. And Slack from that does all the production for Jeter Jones, the majority of his
Uh-huh.
production, Slack track, he was the drummer
Yeah.
and
Slack is
stuff,
so good. Slack
Yeah,
be
so
putting
we
out them doggone tracks,
yeah,
man.
well, I
Oh
got a
my
few of 'em
God.
myself and stuff. In fact, just night before last, I just finished up the vocals on one of the tracks. It's gonna be nice and stuff.
Yes,
But
Slack ain't no punk when it comes to them when it comes to that
oh yeah,
music,
yeah, he
baby.
wrote it. Him and his dad. His dad and I are writing partners. Huh?
Don't get me started. You ain't used my track yet.
We gonna get to you. We gonna get to you. I
Okay.
got some more stuff you might want to siphon through.
Okay.
See if you like some more stuff because I'm getting in. What be happening is that I like working with other producers.
Right.
Okay, and I hope my friends and my close friends and musicians and stuff like that don't get bitter behind it. But
Oh no,
when
I
I'm
ain't.
working with the producer, I let the producer grab whoever he wants to grab to get this sound. Okay, the
Right.
sound that he's trying to get. I let him grab whoever that he wants to get, from guitar players to bass players to vocalists. I make a suggestion. Oh no,
Right.
but I want to, but he knows what tone that he's looking for,
Hmm.
he or she are looking for. And that's what usually happens and stuff. But when I'm doing my tracks and I'm doing the producing myself, I call in everybody that I want to call in. And so
Right.
there's can't nobody cut it and touch it on that. But I mean, the songs are still mine and stuff, but I get a respect to the producers
Hmm.
to let them get what they need to make this song happen.
Right. That
And
creativity from
their
those producers. Yeah.
creativity and stuff, when
Exactly.
we did a love ballad, David Donaldson, Doggy Daddy. We
No, I didn't see
did,
him in a month of Sundays.
yeah, we he produced a love ballad, and we sit down and we say, okay, what drama do we want? So he lay out dramas, I lay out dramas. You know what I'm saying? But now I want Gary Mays. And so he said, all right, Gary Mays. Gary Mays it is. Okay, we got the guitar players, got to laying out all the guitar players. He was like, no. I said, what about Kerry Wilkins? He said, okay, I never worked with Kerry. I said, oh, you're going to love him. And
Yeah.
so he fell in
You ever
love with
worked
him.
with Carrie?
Yeah, Kerry Wilkins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you never
Kerry.
worked with Carrie?
Huh? He
No,
never
he's
worked
talking
with me.
about the other guy.
No, the other guy. No,
Oh.
Kerry played on my first album.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
actually, Kerry is my cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he's my cousin. Yeah,
Okay.
so uh, so we picked all the players and stuff that we wanted to do. Like Love Ballad, it was very interesting the way that we did Love Ballad
Mhm.
because we wanted to do 100% live and stuff. But we did the piano was live. This is not sequence. You
Right,
playing all the
right.
way through it. Ain't nobody going in there quantizing your mistakes and your
Mhm.
lag in time and stuff like that. You playing
Mhm.
and stuff,
Exactly.
So the bass was played live, the
Mhm.
piano was played live, the guitar was played live. These are not sequenced, okay?
That's right.
And so we got down to the strings and we ran out of money. We ran out
Uh-oh.
of money. So we found the best string samples that we can find, expensive
Mhm.
string samples that we can find to do it. And
Mhm.
that's how, the synthesizer strings and stuff behind it and the horns behind it are synthesized and stuff. But, we was consulting with real horn players that does real arrangements, consulting with them
Mhm.
to make sure that it was okay
Right,
and stuff, that
right.
we can get away with it and stuff, that it didn't sound like a toy or nothing like that. And they gave the
Exactly.
approval to Horace Young, which is one of the greatest horn arrangement
Yes.
players that I
He,
know.
yeah, he
That I know
did the
personally,
BMA. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did the BMA. He
right,
conducted the BMA's
right,
show. And
right.
I mean, just so like, down to the wire of what needs to be done,
Oh
period,
yeah,
point blank. Yeah,
oh yeah. He is definitely the man and stuff, man.
he's the man.
Much respect for Prof, man. Much respect for him, and Uh, so to put all that in a nutshell, and so like I say, when I sit down with other producers, whoever that they want to make this sound,
Hmm.
to get this sound and stuff like that. Now, at the end of the day, now I still have just say
Yeah,
so.
the final say. You have the final say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that final say, nah, we tried it and
No, that
stuff.
ain't gonna
We have
work.
brought in guitar players and stuff like that and
Mhm.
recorded them, paid them, and all kind of stuff like that, and didn't like it. And
Mm.
brought in another one, and hey, that's the way. But you got paid, It ain't like we
Yeah.
we duped you and said you can't be on there and stuff. You got
Right.
paid for the session and stuff.
I
That's
have
the
a
way I
blues
work.
song. I have a blues song that I'm still holding on to, and it has all live instruments on it.
Right,
And I haven't finished it yet, but just haven't had time to get to it. But eventually I
right,
will. And there's some other
right,
blues songs that I'm gonna put out, about three more. So yeah,
right.
you have to weed through all of that, and that's another thing about Slack. Slack
Hmm.
will call in the baddest
Right,
musician
right,
for to lay them tracks.
right, right,
And that's why his tracks are so awesome.
right, right.
Yeah. He had that live
Yeah,
stuff on there.
yeah.
And I know
That's
some of
my
the guys
boy
that
there,
he
because
used.
Slack can go so many different directions like me. And so
Right.
we're doing this soul and this soul and southern soul thing. Well,
Mhm.
we can go way beyond that. We can jump back and forward in production. And so we can do your R&B,
Mhm.
we can do your jazz, and stuff like that. We
Exactly.
can jump back and forth. We're just in it, we in it and stuff, we just in that lane right now, but we can switch
We in it.
lanes
We in it.
and stuff
Yeah.
on there. We're not dimensional and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So
Well, I'm
uh
gonna play some of your music and
okay,
give the listeners that haven't maybe never heard of you before, because again,
okay.
it's global, and so we're gonna put your music out there. And for some of us, we know and we enjoy it. But I'm gonna kick your first single off, and
Go.
Boy, get out of
Shakalaka,
my
Stu.
thing.
That's one of our session guitarists too. Yeah,
Exactly.
Carrie, Stu done played on a few of my songs too. Oh yeah, well, like I say,
That's
we call in the best. When we
that
make that
that
call, we
that's
call it in top
crazy.
shelf.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's crazy,
but
Stu,
we just
y'all.
love them to death and stuff. We
That's
call in
one
the
of our
best when we
brothers. Crazy Stu.
yeah when we calling them in. Like I
I
said,
know.
we call it in
Don't
top
let him
shelf.
talk.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't let him talk. No, no,
Okay.
no.
I love him to death. I've been knowing Snoop, man.
I
Woo,
know.
man, probably 30 years or more.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
bought
He's
me
muted.
when I
I
first
muted him.
met when I
Mm-hmm.
first met Stu. Was singing with Joe Camush, and so I was
Uh,
learning. Get off of my thing.
uh.
When I say get off of my thing, get off of my show, get off of my thing.
Uh,
Cause
ah, ah.
that's one of the baddest guitar players in Houston, y'all.
Right?
Corey
Yes,
Stu.
he is. Yes, he is indeed. I
Yes, he is.
certify that. Yep.
But he
Second that notion.
I met a lot of you guys when I
Uh,
started out.
right.
And for my very first birthday, Corey brought me this bracelet. This is the only prop I'm gonna give you. Get off of my thing.
Uh,
Get off of my thing. You messing up my camera. Get off of my thing.
uh-huh. Well, Corey gonna be on a couple of dates that I
Corey,
got coming up.
Corey bought me this sterling silver bracelet for my birthday, and we
Okay.
barely knew each other. And every time he see me wear my bracelet, I said, "Negro, it's still right here. I bathed in it. I sleep in it. I never take it off." And
Uh,
you
uh,
know how he do. He like to talk that
right,
noise. And you
right,
better not. I said, "You not my man. You just my friend, and I can take it
right.
off if I want to."
I'm
Right,
sorry.
right. Yeah. Corey, we got some dates and stuff coming up
We're in the
Yeah.
and
studio. I'm
stuff.
so
Yeah,
sorry.
yep. That's my boy. That's my call guy there.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
my
serious.
call guy.
I had
Yep.
to call. I had to call Corey. I said, "Look, I got somebody. Corey, he's a bad boy. He's a bad mama. Shut your mouth." I had to
He's
get
a
him.
beast. He's a beast. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth now.
Right?
That's
I got to
him.
get back in
Shut your
here.
mouth.
I gotta get.
So,
Okay, I got us on mute. Okay, I'm sorry.
I know. That I
yeah,
was like,
so,
don't let him. No, do not let him talk
so
on my
when
show because
when I
I
need
know
a
how Corey
guitarist,
is. No.
yeah, when I need a guitarist and stuff, and I call Stu because he did play several gigs with me, and he said he's
Everybody,
available. I'm
everywhere.
relaxed
Yeah.
then and stuff. I'm like, okay, we good to go. We good.
Right.
Guitar department is covered and stuff. We good to go and stuff. Yep. I feel
Yeah.
so relaxed when I see him and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Professional guy. He's there on time. He's gonna
Oh,
play that music. And he gonna play your music. He gonna be play it even better. And stuff. Yep.
He
right,
better. He better.
right,
Yep.
right.
Excellent.
All
Excellent.
right. We own
Excellent.
it.
Well,
Own it. He's on
we're gonna let the people stop listening to our motor mouth, and we
it.
gonna play.
I'm muted. I'm
I'm
muted.
having
I was
fun.
yeah, exactly, and I was looking at my script, and I
Uh,
just happened to look over, and I'm like, "This Corey, get off of my screen!"
uh, uh,
It threw me all off.
uh, uh.
Nappy head self.
Yep.
But
And I want to say,
yeah.
I know my boy is watching. I just want to send a shout out right quick.
Go ahead.
This is one of the guys when I was in junior high. Used to come over. His girlfriend lived in our neighborhood. He lived on the north side, so he come
Uh-huh.
over to visit his girlfriend. So he'll stop by my house first. One of the
Uh-huh.
greatest pianists, man. I still say to today, he's just not on our circuit. Mr. Melvin Delaney.
Okay, yes, I
Melvin
know
Delaney
Melvin.
showed
I
me
had his
I have so much more to be thankful for the stuff that he
oh,
showed me. And stuff came from him. And stuff
yep,
showing me, I get frustrated trying to watch and do what he do and stuff like that. And he keep me encouraged and
yeah.
stuff like that. I just want to send a
Melvin is
shout out to him. I'll be forever grateful and indebted to him for that.
yeah, Melvin.
Yeah.
Melvin is like my brother as well.
Right.
Connected to the Berry family,
Okay.
and you know, Robert Allen Berry, them, you know, those
Yeah,
are his people. They're all cousins. And I
I
just
didn't
had
know
his,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I know
yeah,
Robert too. Yeah,
yeah. You know,
yeah, yeah.
Terry, that's the Melvin's brother.
Oh wow, I didn't
Terry
know that.
Delaney is Melvin's brother. And I
Okay,
just had
I
Christopher,
never put it
yeah.
together and stuff
And I
like. But I
just
just
had
know.
Christopher on my show
Yeah,
last month, his son.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That boy's coming along.
Yeah,
He's good.
he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
is.
good. Yep,
He is. He's
yep.
doing the
He
dang
is
on
good.
thing. He's
Excellent. He got
really
it from his
working hard
daddy.
at it.
Yep,
Yeah.
from that family, the Delaney.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's from a talented family. His
Yes.
mom and Melvin
Uh,
are musicians.
right, right.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
I'm going to play finally one of your songs.
Okay.
And this one is titled, where did it go? My eyes are bad, y'all. Stepping. Okay. And that's
Okay.
one that you featured Jeter Jones on. So I
Okay.
know a lot of people would probably like that
Yeah, that's my boy Jeter, man. I watched him come up, man. He came up through the ranks and watched him come up,
one.
watched him grow, and I always seen it in him. I say he gonna do it, and
Yeah.
stuff, man. And hey, he did it.
He
Yep,
did
he
it.
did it. Yep,
He
he
did
found his
it.
lane and he did it.
He sure did. He found
Yep.
that lane. He
Uh-huh.
found that lane and he ain't stopped since.
I haven't
So
stopped
yeah,
since.
most definitely hats off to Jeter. We'll have to get him on here, but he be moving around with them children, and we'll be sitting up here waiting for him to go get the babies a diaper and go get the babies some milk. You know what I'm talking about, Jeter? If you just
Uh,
tuned in, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
uh,
And then
uh,
he got to get out the camera. He say, "Get out of here!
uh,
I'm on live." And
uh,
we be waiting for him to come back.
mm,
So when Jeter can be away from the kids and the grandkids or whatever he got going on, we gonna have
mm.
Jeter on the show.
Right, right, right.
That's
I
my
think
boy.
you enjoy that.
Jeter cool. He cool.
Yeah, cool people, man. Real cool
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Well, we gonna play you and Jeter right now, and y'all, we will be right on back with
All
Choppa
right.
Law and a little bit of
Shakalaka,
Laura
baby.
Steele.
Chopper, come on.
What up with
We
it?
done get them to step two, though. I mean, all the line dancers, all the trail riders. Let's get them together. From H-Town to Shreveport.
Look like a party to me,
Let's
baby.
step out, baby. Stepping out. We stepping out.
Shakalaka, baby.
Step to the left, then move to the right. Break it down in the middle if you feel alright. Don't do your dance and make it smooth. We're stepping out, baby, you feel this groove. Come on now, people, gonna gather around. We got this dance that's made it to your town. You can do it in a field or at a party too. Me and Choppa alone, gonna show you how to do. Step to the left, then move to the right. Break it down in the middle if you feel alright. Don't move your dance and make it smooth. We're stepping out, baby, you feel this groove.
My party people in a place with me. I'm Choppa Law. Come on, do this dance with me. It's a simple song, an easy groove. Just rock your hips and join me in this groove.
Step to the left,
Come on,
then move to the right.
move to the
Break
right.
it down in the middle if you feel alright.
If you feel alright,
Move your dance
come on,
and make it smooth.
that's it,
We're
baby.
stepping out, baby, you feel this groove. Yeah, come on, let's step, rock with it. Let's step, groove with it. Let's step,
Hey, baby, throw your
let's
head
step,
back. Now let it to the side.
rock with it.
Yo,
Let's
Jeter,
step, groove with it.
she's fine.
Let's go. Step to the left, then move to the right.
Ooh, baby.
Break it down in the middle if you feel alright.
I feel alright.
Don't do your dance and make it smooth. We're stepping out, baby, you feel this groove. Step to the left, then move to the right. I see you, baby. Let's go. Break it down in the middle
right.
right.
And I like
Hey.
that, baby. Ooh wee.
Y'all was getting down on that one.
Oh
Y'all
man, we
was
had fun.
certainly getting down.
We
We
had
are
fun.
back, y'all. Y'all just heard a tune from CHOPPA Law, y'all, the finest singer, songwriter, producer, Mr. CHOPPA Law. Okay, CHOPPA, you also shared the world stage with so many
Yeah.
platinum artists. I mean, like you said, Cameo, Babyface, Ursha, Monica, Midnight Star, Maze, Blackstreet, and that was in an era where I have to say music was, oh my God, was music. And I
Hmm.
mean the competition with everybody was not so, what's the word? People evil. They're evil with competing these days.
Oh
But
yeah.
back then things were like a family.
Right.
And that some of that happened in 1983. I didn't move to Houston till 89.
Hmm.
And again, that's when you was with Perfect Timing. You gave us a background on that. And then 1985, you did the Severe Band, and that's when Terry was with you guys.
That was perfect time. Terry was with perfect timing.
Okay, and your
Yeah.
ex-wife was
Was
with you on Severe. Okay,
there you go.
gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Hmm.
Well, you laid down some 411 on yourself, honey. 2012, after all that fun you was having performing, and I know y'all was having big fun back then
Uh,
because like I said, people in the music industry was more like a family,
right.
and it wasn't a bunch of that cutthroat like it is now, trying to
Right.
rise to the occasion. And
Right.
again, once I say to people, look up in the sky, there's a billion quadrillion stars up there, you can't count them all, but they all shining, so it's
Right.
unnecessary. And I know that you also can relate to the different times now. Um, did I know myself personally that you had that kind of resume? No, I did not. No, I did not know that your resume was that extensive. Just knowing you personally. But
Uh,
doing this show, it gives me so much insight
uh,
and more love for that person.
uh,
Now
uh,
I see where your talent really came from. Not
uh,
that it wasn't in you,
uh,
but you perfected it through all of this, these people.
right.
And
Right.
that's why Choppa is who he is
Uh,
today, because you've been doing it for a long time and you
I want to.
learned along the way,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get better and better and better.
Bumping my head along the way.
Yeah.
And stuff. Playing gigs I wasn't supposed to be playing. And stuff like that.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So when 2012 happened, that's when you became serious
Hmm.
and you decided to go into the studio and really, really make a name for yourself and recorded your first single title, Something About That Woman. Tell us
Uh-huh.
about that song.
Okay, something about that woman. Okay, something about the woman. I was always still connected with my boys. I had got rid of my studio. I gave it to my son when I went to school and stuff. I
Uh-huh.
actually went to school for that other hat, and so I gave him my studio because I didn't have time to do it. And uh, so I was steady going over to my homeboys, them houses and stuff, and watching them do their thing and stuff like that, and a little input here and there and stuff like that. So Russell Taylor, he was like, man, he said, man, I've been going through the neighborhood finding all the cats that can really sing. They don't want to do nothing, man. I'll be like, man, the studio is free. Just come on. I got Pro Tools and all that stuff. I got excellent studio and stuff, man. I said, well, hey, man, I
Right.
said, let's do this. I said, let's do one. And so I said, let's do one and just see what happens. And stuff, man. He's like, okay. So we did
Okay.
one. And I sent it over to Slick Rick Lauderdale. with Slick
Mm-hmm.
Rick Lauderdale and I, we played with Mel Waiters together. And
Okay.
uh, he said, I'll play it. So he played it, and boy, there we go again. I was like, okay, let's do another one. So another one led into a whole album that was introducing Roger Choppa Law album. And
Okay.
something about that woman was written by Nico Hardin, Grammy
Mm-hmm.
Award winning Nico Hardin and stuff. He won a Grammy with Five Blind Boys and stuff. But I told him what I was looking for and stuff. I said, I need something, an anthem, for the ladies and stuff, He said, well, I think I got the perfect one for you. So I need something, like a little lakeside, little feel to it and stuff. And he sent me that one. And when he sent it, he sent the demo. And I was listening to the demo, and the wife came up. And she
Yeah.
heard that song and she started shaking her head and stuff, man, and vibing to it. I said, you like it? She said, I love it. I said, okay, there we go. And
Here we
stuff,
go.
okay, we putting that one out there and stuff. Yeah, here we go. So we put it out there and stuff. It made a little noise and stuff. Songs. I look at songs like dice and stuff. You
Mm-hmm.
at the crap table and stuff, man. You throwing them, just hoping that you hit that lick and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. You never
That's
know
it.
what song is a. You
You
think you got a
never
hit.
know.
You can
You
think that
never
you have
know.
a
It
hit,
may
but it's all up to the people and stuff.
exactly.
Yeah,
You think this one gonna hit
yeah,
and it be a flop. It's
yeah.
all up to the people and what the
Right,
people like. You're right. You'll
right.
never know what's gonna be a
Yeah,
hit.
you
No.
never know, what's gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen with those songs and stuff.
Nope.
So I'm constantly in the studio. I was talking
Yeah.
to somebody the other day, and it was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm in the studio." Boy, you live in the studio. I said, "Well, I look at it like Michael Jordan and Steph Curry and stuff. After the games, they're still practicing. They shooting, they're practicing their free throws and shooting threes and stuff like that and stuff." I say,
Yep.
that's the concept that I take and stuff with my music.
Exactly.
You seldom see me out in a club and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. When I'm out, I'm going to watch people like you, my friends, and
Right.
perform. But just going to a club,
No.
you'll
I ain't
seldom
did
see
that
me
in
do
so
that.
long.
Yeah, I really don't do that and stuff. I go
No.
support my friends and playing and
That's
stuff like
it.
that. But other than that, I have a studio at my office, and I also have one here at home.
Okay.
And so I have the identical software. So when I don't feel like staying in my office up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I said, well,
Uh-huh.
I just do this here at home, and then I transfer it to my office where I can lay the vocals
Exactly.
because I have the oscillator booth and stuff at the office at that
As
studio.
well.
But I don't
Yeah.
have it here at home. I got these special earphones, thanks to Stephen Slate, that put me
Hey,
in these
hey.
multi-million-dollar studios and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I have no speakers here at home. I listen to those headphones. I love them to death. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Stephen Slate headphones. Get those. Get them. I love them to
Yeah.
death. So that's what I do my production with at home and stuff. So I'm constantly in the studio. I'm writing songs. I go back to songs that I started writing on, doing sketches on and stuff like that. Brush them up and then move to the next
Mm-hmm.
one and stuff like that. Just keep going back and forward and stuff. While I have songs out there that's making a little noise on the radio, it buys me time to
That's
go and
right.
experiment with other stuff and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But I still have my at will, thank God that I have
Uh-huh.
my great friend producers and stuff around say, hey, I need this track, and I have it less than 24 hours and stuff,
Right.
a song in less than 24 hours and stuff. I have a song and stuff,
That's right.
but I got to still go in there and record my vocals on it, but I would have a
Right.
track and stuff, thank God for having friends like that. And
Yes, indeed.
yeah,
Yes, indeed. Because as I explained to the non-musical side, it's
mhm.
expensive. And again, that is my I try to pay my homage back to the music industry by saying it's expensive. Go support. You're not making nobody rich. You're just helping people to put out music that you can enjoy. That's it.
Right. Yeah,
Period. It's not stop with the slave man mentality thinking that if you help somebody, they're gonna rise
right,
above you. No,
right.
no, 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 no. It's not
So,
like that.
something that I always preach to people.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you see somebody doing something, they have it up on Facebook, It don't take but one finger or one thumb to share it. You know what I'm
Share.
saying? Just share it and stuff, man. You know, whether it's you, me, or somebody else around and stuff, man. You see them doing something, you know, they're trying to do
Just
something.
share it.
That's your support. Just share it and stuff,
I've
man. You know?
met some awesome artists by doing that from my JBMCQ1 page.
Right.
And I just share it. I didn't know a lot of Southern soul artists because
Uh-huh.
I was more on the R&B, blues, neo soul, and jazz side as I
Right.
come up in this industry. But I didn't know a lot about, and back then it was trail ride music.
Right.
So I didn't know those people like that, even though when I moved to Houston, I came in here as a cowgirl because I'm from West Texas. So I
Okay.
kind of gravitated away from that scene.
Uh, uh, yeah.
and uh and didn't never get to know a lot of that genre until I was introduced to Miss T. You know, I've heard it, I liked it, I danced
Uh-huh.
to it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But to know those guys personally, we was very few. And so when
Mm-hmm.
I got with Miss T Chasen, she was kind of on that southern soul side, and so
Mm-hmm.
I was able to um, be introduced to people that I had heard of and people that I hadn't heard of. And so,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I said, you know what? God led me to start that channel so that I could plant a seed
Right.
because I wasn't used to that type of mentality on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, these guys need to support each other more. They just scrapping and fussing and cussing each other out.
Right.
So just
Right.
support. So that's
Right.
how JBMCQ1 came about, and I started sharing a lot of their music. News Williams, Mo Stovall.
Wow.
I
That's
can't
my
even
boy
go through
there.
the
That's
yeah,
my
I can't
buddy
even
there, boy. Mo take care of me when I go up there to Alabama, boy.
yeah.
He
He's so
take care of me,
sweet.
man.
He is
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah, he
And
is.
yeah, a lot of them. I
Him
just
and his
started
dad.
sharing it on
Yeah.
their channel, and that's how I came to know
Uh-huh.
them. And when we had the opportunity to do gigs together here in Houston, because you know we did some stuff together and with most
Right.
at Taylor's. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
just support.
Yeah.
Don't take but one little finger, pinky
Yeah.
finger, middle
That's
finger,
it. That's
ring
it.
finger.
Just
You know,
anything that you want, you choose and stuff. Just share it. I mean,
just
I keep preaching that
share
to people and stuff, man. Just share it. You know, we in this game together and stuff,
together.
man. And you know, it's an art. Okay, it's an art, and we all want to express our art and stuff like that. And you know, to help us express our art, we need support. And that
Yeah,
support, you know, is just simple. Your support would be just share the
simple
thing
sharing,
to
simple
your
sharing.
people and stuff. It ain't like we're trying to take no fans away from you or nothing like that
Exactly.
and stuff.
Oh my
And you
God.
know, you sent it to me. I guess somebody shared it to me, and hey, I'm share it and you know stuff like that, and make the whole
Keep
musical world go
going.
around and stuff. Oh, I also would like to send a shout out to my boy Dre.
Dre.
Yeah, Dread. My boy Dread Productions and stuff, man.
That's
Dread takes care of me and stuff. He goes out on the road with me sometimes and
Hey Dre.
he valets, yeah, he valets for me and stuff like that. And real cool guy, sweet guy, man. I've been knowing him from ever. And I was playing with
Mhm.
a group back in the day with Melvin, a group called Main Performers, the MPs and stuff. We was Baby Earth and Wind and Fire.
Mhm.
I had,
What?
man, boy, we had Earth 25 down, boy. We had the little uniforms, the little smoke, the explosions, and everything, man.
Y'all had
But
to
Dred
work.
was back there. That's how far, and I was a teenager and stuff back then.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I want to send a shout out to him. I must do that. That's my
Well,
friend.
hey Dre. You are so appreciated. You are
Yeah,
so appreciated. Yes, it's always good to pay homage. It just is. And people may not want understand how you so blessed. It's because
right,
you are a giver. You
right,
are a giver, and you can. I want to see you get something through these.
right,
God cannot give you nothing when your fist is closed, meaning when your
right.
heart is
Nothing
closed.
in, nothing out.
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing
It's
in,
a
nothing out when
simple
your fist is closed.
analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And
So
I also like to send a shout out to my former manager, Miss Alicia Skurlock up in Dallas,
yes.
which managed me for 6 years. And hey man, it was a great experience, with her. She did everything she said she was gonna do. She helped me a lot and stuff, all of my promotion and stuff like
That's my
that.
sis.
Hey man, she's definitely a sweetheart. Her and her family, her husband was
Yeah,
supportive of what she was
yes.
doing, to help my career and stuff.
Hmm.
And I really, really, really want to thank her from the bottom of my heart, her and her husband, family, and stuff. And her
Yeah.
family's like mine, all her cousins and
Yeah.
brothers and brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, everybody and stuff, sisters and
Yeah.
stuff. Man, they treated me
That's
so
what I
well
call
and
her
stuff.
husband, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law.
Yeah, yeah, whole year and stuff, man. Yeah, so
Yep.
I just had to send a shout out to them and stuff. Alicia, if you're looking at it, you did a fantastic job. Love you
Be looking
forever
at it.
and stuff. And hey, this is hey,
Mwah, that's my
we,
sis.
we all still connected though. I mean, she's
Oh
still on
yeah.
team. Yeah,
Oh
she's
yeah.
still
That's
on
like
team.
family.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
like
family.
family. She's still on team. We still communicate and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But like I say, Hampton's management
Uh-huh.
is under the management company that I'm underneath now,
Right.
along with Motown, not Motown, Malico Records. I wish it was Motown. Well, now I wish I was Malico. I was Malico. Yeah, see the shirt
Yeah,
and stuff.
Malico.
Yeah, Malico and stuff. Legendary label and stuff.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
sometimes, but with music, there is different steps. And
right.
so sometimes you have to take a different avenue at a different time. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that things may not be ever be the same. It's
Right.
just sometimes you have to do things in a business sense,
Right.
and then you keep it moving
Right.
and you make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Um but yeah, I was gonna mention her earlier, but then we start having technical difficulties
Uh,
because my girl made sure
uh,
I got the text.
right.
My girl made sure that you
Right.
got the text,
Right.
and she's in the hospital.
Right.
So
Right.
we want you guys to
And get
continue to
well
pray for
soon, Miss
Alicia.
Gerlach.
Yes, get
Yeah,
well,
get well
sis.
soon.
We love
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so she should be out, hopefully, prayerfully, before Monday. And
yeah.
I'll see her soon at the end of the month. But yes, she has
Uh,
held it down for you, Most, and
yeah,
Jermaine. Yeah,
yes,
so
sir.
people know you,
Yeah.
Most, Jermaine, and baby, y'all
Mm-hmm.
are her heart. So
Yep. Yep.
now she will go to bat for you. You
Oh, yeah.
free for
Yeah.
sure.
Excellent manager. Yeah, excellent manager. And
Yes, she is.
Norris Hampton, this is not like something new or nothing like that.
Right.
Norris was my manager when I was playing with Club Nouveau and stuff. We
A
go that far
relationship,
back.
a long-term
The
relationship.
relationship goes
Yeah,
back, 40 years and stuff,
exactly.
so it's not like he's a stranger or nothing like that.
That's right.
We've been,
Norris is a helpful
right,
entity as well because
right,
Norris has helped me do things.
right,
And is he my manager? No, but he has helped me
right,
be productive in the music field. Okay.
right, right,
So so yeah, relationships are relationships, and that's
right,
how people need to look at it. It doesn't
right,
mean that I won't ever reach back to you or I
right,
won't ever, whatever.
right,
I love you. We become family, and you're always in my box. Period.
right, right,
Yeah,
right, right,
yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But we're gonna move on down the line as
Yeah.
Ali Sadiq be saying on one of his cuts, and we are going to let the people hear. I can bag it up. That's one of my
Okay.
favorites.
I can bag it up. I can
Yeah,
bag it up. I tell you, I'm a certified lover, honey. I
y'all
can
got an
bag it
intro.
up.
Y'all got an intro to that song.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. We need more artists like him. I mean, all of my artists has been fun. I'm not gonna put anybody down, but yeah, we get to having so much fun. People like y'all show too long. We get caught up in the moment when you
Mm-hmm.
are in the music industry. You just get caught up in the moment, and I forget sometimes I'm on live. Okay,
Uh,
we just having fun, and
uh,
I see you guys are still chimed in. Y'all take a listen to this song. It's one of my favorites are I like all his music, but this is one of my favorites for sure. And we're gonna play I Can Bag It Up.
All right, let's do that.
Yes. I can get this computer to work.
Oh yeah, baby. Don't play with me. I'm a bad man. Check me out now. Some women call me Mr. Lover, baby, 'cause I'm good at what I do. I ain't no Bill Bell, thank you kind of man, honey. You better believe it's true. And I don't have to lie to you, honey. I'm not that kind of guy, no. But I sure know how to stroke it with emotion, baby. I bring tears to your eyes. And I don't care what people say. I'm gonna keep doing things my way. Whatever I tell you I can do, baby, I can bag it up. I can bag it up. If I tell you I'm a certified lover, honey, I can bag it up. Sure enough, bag it up. When you walked into the club, honey, all eyes were on you. But the way you work your body on the dance floor, baby, got my attention too. Now my imagination's running wild, baby, about making love to you. But when I hit it for the first time, baby, I know you make it round too. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna keep doing things my way. Whatever I tell you I can do, baby, I can bag it up. I can bag it up. If I tell you I'm a certified lover, honey, I can bag it up. Sure enough, bag it up. I can bag it up. I can bag it up. I tell you I'll pull down the moon for you. I can bag it up. Yeah. I don't care what people say. I'm gonna keep doing things my way. Whatever I tell you I can do, baby, I can bag it up. I can bag it up. If I tell you I'm a certified lover, honey, I can bag it up. Sure enough, bag it up. Oh, I can bag it up. Ooh, yeah, baby. If I tell you, believe it. Oh yeah. Sure enough, sure enough.
Yes, yes, indeed,
Very nice.
indeed.
Yeah.
I pulled that one out the hat.
Yeah, you did. There's a story behind that one. You know, just
And we need to hear the story. And what you don't want to share, you don't have to share. But yeah, we need to talk about that.
well, I'm an
Bag it up.
open
Because
book.
I
You
heard that
know,
part about oh Lord gonna bring tears to my eyes. Okay.
okay. Let me tell you how that came about. Okay, I did not write the lyrics to this song.
Okay.
Okay, actually, Slack Track's father, Charlie
Oh,
Boy,
what?
yeah, Charlie Boy Burton wrote the lyrics to this song. Okay,
Okay.
he produced the vocals and stuff on there because that style that I sung it on and stuff, I had never sung that style, and so you got to put attitude and stuff in there. So it came out good. I was like, damn, I like it. Okay, I like that. The way the attitude. I was singing it one way and said, no, you got to put some attitude in it. And that particular session, Beat Flipper was down. The one that produced
Mhm.
Pokey and all those guys there. He was in the studio with me. He just happened to be there. And then, so of course, Slack produced the track. Okay, I said, well, Flip, do you hear anything now? These two producers from different camps. Okay, they both are from Louisiana, but Slack is from Shreveport and then Flip is out of Baton Rouge, which is
Mhm.
my mom's hometown and stuff. So Flip say, ah, let me do some more drums on here. So B Flip is the one that actually did the drum programming on that song. We was all sitting in the same room. They had never worked together. You know, it's I ain't gonna say rivals, but you know, North and South Louisiana
Right, right.
things and stuff. You know, and
Like South
you know the
side,
work.
North side.
Yeah, South side, North side things. And so we all still brothers and stuff, man. But you know, to have them in the studio and then on guitar is actually Nico Harding, the one that did a lot
Okay.
of my production. He played good.
Mhm.
We needed guitar. We sent it over to him right quick. Hey, throw some guitar on him. Bam. And he sent it back. You know, while we was sitting there, you know, within an hour, we had guitar. And you know, so we had like all these entities of different angles of going at this song here and stuff. And
Right.
then I took it and I came back with it and I put all the talk box background and stuff on the back of it and
Okay,
stuff.
that was
Yeah,
you.
that was
Okay.
me. Yeah, putting all this.
Wow.
I'm gonna add a little chopper in there, you know, even though you produced the track and stuff. I gotta touch it now. You know, I gotta touch, but
Hello.
you know, but to have the respect from the producers and stuff, they know if I'm gonna touch it, it's gonna be all right and stuff. They ain't gonna
Exactly.
trip. But I do, you know,
Exactly.
say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I send it to them.
Mhm.
So what you think? And so, oh yeah, yeah, all right. Well then let's go. Let's keep it moving and stuff like
Keep
that. You know, so
moving.
yeah, keep it moving.
Yeah,
So,
I've always liked that cut from you, and I think I've played it on some of your promo videos that you've allowed me to make for
okay,
you.
right.
Um,
Thank you so
and
much. You do a beautiful job. Just talking about
oh,
you today. What a great job you do.
oh,
Yeah.
you so sweet. Thank you very much. I try. I try.
No,
So
you're doing an excellent job.
thank
Yeah.
you. You know, my mom used to say, um, and I never had to want for anything, but she still taught us value. And she says, hey, if you can't pay to have it done, then learn how to do it,
Right.
yourself. And
Right.
she was a seamstress. She was a um, she wore so many hats. She had
Mhm,
4 or 5 businesses, and
mhm,
she made hats and she made shoes. She covered shoes to match her
mhm.
outfits. So she was always creative and innovative, and I get that from
Mhm.
her. So I'll try anything, and I'll start at a level, and I try to make it the best I can with what I have to work with. So
Right.
yeah, thank you.
Right.
Thank
Right.
you.
Beautiful job. Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah, that's a nice tune, and thank you for sharing that story with us. But in March of 2013, moving on down the line again,
Okay.
you three of your singles
Hmm.
reached the top number one on various charts.
Uh-huh.
What was those singles?
Uh,
Can you remember?
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you know, I really don't get caught up in it and stuff. You
Yeah.
know, I guess I'm just that type of person.
Yeah.
Keep I just keep
You
going.
keep going.
I just keep going. I don't, you know,
Yeah.
like, hey, this is the epitome. Ah, that's it. I'm done. I done made it. Shakalaka at the top of the mountain and stuff. I don't look at it like that. And so
Exactly.
I just keep going and you know, okay, that's great, you know, and I just keep going and you know, and just doing what I love to do, you know, from the heart and
Right.
stuff. To get down, like I said, I'm in studio all the time. When I come home, I eat dinner with the wife and stuff like
Mhm.
that. I take a shower, eat dinner. And so like we chit chat for a couple of minutes or so, and then I'm
Mhm.
in this studio and here. That's where I'm sitting at right now. It's in the home
Right.
studio. And stuff.
Exactly.
And I get on this thing and be up in here until, you know, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
3 o'clock sometimes. And because when I'm in that groove and in that composing
Mhm.
move and stuff, you know, you're in a zone and you can't stop
Exactly.
that zone. She'll come, hey, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, give me 5 more minutes.
I
5 more minutes
know.
on about an hour and a half
Exactly.
long and stuff. So
Exactly.
I done had some long hours in here, man. You know, but you know,
Yeah.
once you're in that zone, and so you just can't stop and
You
stuff. Now
can't.
you're in that
You
zone.
can't.
Yeah.
No, if you passionate about a thing, you can't stop. I would be working on something, whether it's a video or whatever, or a flyer, and I will stay on it. I don't know why I gotta finish it right then and there, but I'll look at the clock and it'd be 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, oh, here I
Mm,
go again. I'll be so tired tomorrow. But
uh,
yeah, I mean, when you in that zone, you just in that zone. And that's the way it is when you're
mm,
passionate about something. So,
right.
because you couldn't remember those three songs that made various charts back in the day, y'all go and download Choppa's music, and I guarantee you, you will find those three songs and many, 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 many more that has reached the charts. Because also in what was that, 2017 or 2014, you also had a song that made the Houston Press, and they don't even have the Houston Press around anymore that I
Uh,
know of.
uh,
um and it may have fizzled out during COVID. I'm really not sure, because I
yeah.
remember seeing it a little recently
Uh,
before COVID. But
uh,
if anybody, well, everybody out there in the music circle in Houston, Texas knows about the Houston Press. And when you made that,
uh.
you was the SHIT, okay?
Oh,
You was the SHIT,
shakalaka,
okay?
baby. Shakalaka. Yeah,
Yes.
shakalaka.
So
Yeah.
one of your singles made that chart,
Okay.
and it may have been, yeah, it was your album also charted the
Yes, it did.
blues chart in
Yes, it charted.
2014,
Yeah, when we put out that album and stuff, it hit the blues number. Well, I think it's number 6
number
in
6. Uh-huh.
Billboard. Yeah, in billboards and stuff. It hit number 6 and stuff in that category there. And I was really proud of that one and stuff. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this here. My
Yeah.
first album, I hit number 6 in Billboard,
In
but on a
Billboard.
blues
That's a
chart.
big deal.
I was like,
Billboard.
okay, all right, that'll work by me.
Yeah. Don't don't too many people have the opportunity, as an independent artist, make the billboard anymore. It's
Right,
always those celebrity type
right,
artists now that makes the billboard. So to
right.
be a part of that history is so phenomenal. So
Yeah,
phenomenal. So
yeah.
people need to understand, when they walk up to Chopper Law, baby Chopper Law done been somewhere, and Chopper Law
Yeah.
done did
I,
some
I,
things,
I
okay?
was just, you got me smiling and stuff like that. But if you know me, you've been around me and stuff. I don't harp on none of that stuff, man.
None
I'm
of
just
it.
me. We having fun and stuff
None
like
of
that. We
it.
can talk, we relax, and stuff
Yeah,
like that. I don't wear my resume and
no,
stuff on my chest
you
and stuff
don't.
like that. I have done a lot. Of course, I
Mm-hmm.
have done a lot and stuff. God bless. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for that.
Yes,
And
indeed.
but I don't walk around with a resume on my chest and stuff.
You don't.
I deal with people, all people the same. If
Mm-hmm.
you ever been around me, people out there in radio land and
Yup.
stuff, that's watching and stuff, you ever been around me, I'm the same way all the time. I'm
All the time.
at least 95% of the time, I'm in a good mood
Yeah,
and stuff. I'm in a
you
very
are.
good mood. Yeah.
I
And
ain't
stuff.
never
Yeah.
not seen you smiling. And if I don't see you smiling, I kind of do a double take, and I be like,
Right. Right.
okay, let me
I
see
might be
what's going.
sleepy. I might be smiling. I'm sleep.
I
I'm ready
have
to
to
go
look.
sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to look real hard, like, okay,
Yeah.
what's going on with him?
Yeah.
Because I never not see you smiling.
I like people and stuff, man. I like,
Yeah,
conversating and stuff. If you want to ask
yeah,
me questions or whatever, you want to talk about the news or whatever, and stuff, current events and stuff, I'm all with that
yeah,
and stuff. It's conversation, just having conversation and stuff, and I'm a very supportive person and stuff. Support
right.
you. You got an idea and stuff, man. Come on. Let's go.
Well,
What you need?
let's go.
What you need
Let's
to do it and stuff? Yeah, what you need?
make
Well,
it
you need to
happen.
do this, and yeah, I'm gonna encourage you and stuff to do, to
Exactly.
follow your dreams and stuff on it and stuff.
Hmm.
I would never disencourage you on anything and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, we are. I'm part of another. I just call it situation.
Mhm.
And I've been used as a judge here and there, and I got kind of reprimanded for the critiques. And I'm like, I will never, ever be responsible for anybody's failure,
Right. Right.
because corrective criticism is
Yes.
not bashing, it's
Yes.
not hating, it's not
Yes.
belittling, it's to
Yes.
help you grow. If you're
Yes.
interested in this situation over here by singing, you got to know
You have
how to
said
do
a
it right. And I'm not the
mouthful.
perfectionist,
Right.
but if
But
I'm judging, I got to
you
tell you
said
the
a
truth.
mouthful. I mean, speak the truth and stuff,
Right.
man. You said a mouthful because believe me, I didn't bump my head like I said earlier in the interview and stuff. I was on gigs that I wasn't supposed to be on and stuff. You
Right.
had to pick and choose. You know who you are at a certain time and stuff. Your
Exactly.
skill levels and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
would never go try to go do no straight ahead gig, jazz
Right.
gig and stuff like. I go watch and stuff. Got some
Right.
real good friends that play it, and I just love it. And we chop
Mhm.
it up and stuff. But we have respect for each other's genre and stuff. They know what I
Exactly.
do and stuff like that, and I know what they do, what they're well at, and stuff like that. I done bumped my head and went on some gigs and stuff
Mhm.
earlier in my career and stuff, and they looking at me crazy. Is like, what you doing?
What you doing?
At least I tried it, but you get your
Yeah.
little feelings hurt, you tuck your little tail
Yeah.
and stuff. And if that's where you want to be at, if you want to do that type of music and stuff, swing and stuff like that, um, straight ahead and stuff like that, you need to keep
Yeah.
doing it, keep bumping your head
Eat.
and stuff like that. But that
Yeah.
really wasn't where my heart was. I love to
Mhm.
hear it.
Right.
Daryl, what's his name on keyboards out of New Orleans? I
Darren
love to go.
Levine.
Daryl Levine, that's my
Yeah.
boy. I'd love to hear him
Yeah.
play, man. That straight ahead stuff, man.
Oh
Him and
yeah.
Kyle, Kyle Turner is my cousin and stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that too.
and Kenny
Yeah.
plays with me. His younger brother Kenny, he plays drums
Yeah.
with
I
me
had Kenny
and
on the
stuff.
show as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
and stuff.
He's
So
he's working to
being
get
on
some more
gigs,
new stuff out there. He's
yeah, and
just an
blues
awesome guy as
gigs.
well.
Blues gigs. I really love the blues
Yeah.
and stuff. When I was in high school,
Mhm.
early in high school, walking home from rehearsal, we used to pass. I had you said pass through this trail that passes by the Superstar.
Yeah.
Okay, and Superstar back then had bands. The Superstar right
Mhm.
there on Stats in the Sky. They had some of the greatest blues players on the planet up in there playing. Believe it or not, I done seen Johnny Clyde
Mhm.
Copeland up in there and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
playing and stuff, man. Right there, I'd be in there just at
Wow.
hard and I always wanted to, how they do this. I love it, what they doing and stuff, man. And so went on a
I
couple
wanna
of
do
blues
it.
gigs and bumped my head and stuff. That's where I met Rue Davis
Right.
and
And
stuff. And then
you play
I
with
played with
him, and
Rue.
you
Uh-huh.
produce songs for Rue,
For Rue, yeah.
Big Cynthia,
Big
Mel
Cynthia.
Waiters, Bo
Yep.
Williams, Minka
Right.
Blue.
Right.
Um,
Yep. We go on
you
and
the man.
on, Yeah.
You didn't. And sometimes you do gotta bump your head, but
Yeah.
along the way, you got to take that constructive criticism and learn
Criticism. Yeah.
from it.
And learn
Yeah,
from it. Learn from it and stuff.
learn from it.
It is okay. Failure is okay.
Failure
And stuff.
is
It's
okay.
okay. It
And
ain't
it's
the end of the
okay not to
world.
know everything. It's
Right.
okay.
Right. It is okay. Just dust yourself off, get on up and try it again. It's like riding
Try
a
it
bicycle
again.
and stuff. And you fall off and stuff, you get on up. But
That's
continue to,
right.
to practice your craft and stuff. I still practice my craft. I look at tutorials all the time.
Mhm,
I learn different chord progressions and stuff like that, different
mhm.
scales and stuff. I play with it and stuff, and okay, brush up and stuff like that, you know, conditioning your craft and stuff.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that and stuff. You,
Nothing.
you you cannot know it all, and when you know it all, get out of the game.
Get out
Yep,
the game.
get
So
out of the
smart.
game. When you know it all, get out of the game. When my band members when we're rehearsing and stuff like that, I let them freedomly
Mhm.
express where we need to go with this song, the arrangements and stuff like this here. I don't go
Right.
in, okay, it's gonna go like this here. We're gonna at this bar here, we're gonna do this and do that. Okay, what do you think, y'all? Okay, well, what do you got? What do you think need to go here? Okay, let's try it. And stuff, because
Let's try it.
I'm a person in a heartbeat. Okay, let's try it. And stuff, they
And
tell
that's
you
how
that need to be my nickname. Let's try
that's
it.
how and that's how sometimes hits are made.
Right,
That's how sometimes a five star company is made.
right.
Let's try it.
Let's try
It's not gonna go against the grain and hurt anybody.
it.
Let's
Right.
try it.
Right, let's
Let's
try it.
try
As
it.
long as it
See
don't
how it's
hurt
gonna work.
nobody, let's try it and stuff. I'm not the one that's got to be like, everything that I say got to go like this and go like that. And so now
Exactly.
at the end of the line, you get the approval, but still the freedom of what you want to do and why you're
Mhm.
here and stuff. You're not a robot and stuff.
Exactly.
You're human, and I'm going to treat you like a human and stuff. So when we get in rehearsals and studio and stuff, we go at 40, 50 takes and stuff, just trying different
Right.
things, different angles and stuff like that.
I told
And,
the producer when he was making a movie,
uh,
why are you in such a hurry to get
uh,
this movie out? Don't you know um Oscar movies were done with a 7 sometime year span? It took them
right,
7 years
right,
to
right,
make that movie and it
right,
ended up being an Oscar.
right,
I don't
right,
know no Oscar movie that it took them 6 months or 1 year to make and it became
right,
an Oscar. No,
right. Don't happen like that.
it don't happen like
Yeah,
that.
don't
It
happen like
just
that.
don't.
You got to put something in it. You got to put the work in on it and
You
stuff. And
gotta
there's
do 1,000 kabillion takes until
right,
you
right
get
until you get
it
that
line up
perfection.
and it be right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that perfection and stuff like that,
Yep.
yeah, that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
Yeah.
Like I was saying about Michael Jordan and Steph Curry and stuff, after
Hmm.
the games and Kobe Bryant and stuff, everybody clear out of the stadium and stuff. They in there practicing their spots and
How you
stuff
get
like that.
better.
That's how you get better and stuff. You got to keep on grinding and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
And
tonight
that's
when I get off this interview with you, I'm gonna turn this computer on and I'll be grinding some more and stuff, and
exactly.
until it's time to go to
I
bed.
gotta grind too some more on the computer,
Yeah,
so I don't know when I'm gonna go to bed. But anyways, yep, it never stops. You get a one or
yeah,
2, 3 hours sleep, and you keep moving and you keep
right.
progressing through whatever you gotta progress through. And like the old people used to say, practice make perfect. You know,
Mhm.
that's the only way you're gonna be perfect. You got to practice, and you're still not gonna be perfect.
Right,
There's gonna be flaws, but
right.
still, the more you practice at something, the better you get.
The
So,
better you
it,
get, the better you
yeah,
can't help but get better. You practice
and help
unless
you
you're
get
practicing wrong. uh, uh,
exactly.
yeah, just that's I guess that's just all part of it. I got another little story I wanted to tell before I forget about it. So let me just
Okay,
stop
come
it up.
on, come on. We just having
Okay,
fun. Those
now
that don't want to stay on, go to bed and watch it
right,
tomorrow.
right. There's some good stories and stuff, about
Yeah.
there's some stories about some of the giants that's in the industry now
Hmm.
and stuff, watching those guys and stuff. We went out on a tour. We
Hmm.
had our Chasing the Rock. Went out on a rap tour. Okay. It was the Wrecking Crew with
Okay.
the real Mona Lisa,
Hmm.
Rapping Duke, Orange Shoes Jones, uh who
Wow.
else is on it? Force MDs. Okay.
Okay, I met
Force
not all
yeah.
of them, but I met Force MD and Orange
Mhm.
Juice Jones that you
Right.
mentioned. Yeah.
Okay. Now in the Wrecking Crew, guess who was the keyboard player?
You?
Nicest no,
No?
the nicest little skinniest guy you ever wanted to meet, Dan.
Who?
You never guess.
I would never guess.
What's that great producer name up in LA? Producer God dog. Dr. Dre.
Seriously.
Yes, seriously.
Wow.
Night after night and stuff, man. Hanging with Dr. Dre and stuff. And um
I never
then
knew he knew how to play an instrument. I just thought he
yes, he
was a
played
rapper.
keys. He played keys and he had his keyboard up there and he had an old behind drumming
Wow.
thing. And it was this sound that I've been looking for. And I was like, man, where did you get that sound? He said, well, it's a B chip. It has to be burnt and stuff and put into the. I was like, that's it. I was like, okay. So we became, kind of cool and stuff, man. We
Yeah.
all on tour and stuff. and Force MDs.
I love
Um,
them. They were so
yeah,
on point.
that's some New York boys. They were some little whining little jokers and stuff, man. So I used to tease them and stuff because they whine so much and stuff, man. I tease them. So we was eating breakfast one morning at Denny's across the street from the hotel.
Mhm.
So we became, kind of close then. You can tell, you can call somebody a lot in that you can come a little close.
Right.
So they was sitting there and it was like, yeah, man.
If Court was on here, he'd be like, "You's a lie," because I was on the phone. Well, I'm not gonna interrupt the story no more. But I
Yeah.
was on the phone and my granddaughter, I was talking to him, and my
Uh,
granddaughter was saying something, and I just turned around and said, "You's a lie." And ever
uh,
since then, when he see me, "You's a lie," I'm like, "Shut up."
you know, so we was sitting down at breakfast, and one of them was like, "Yeah, man, Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam getting ready to produce a record on us." And I looked at him. I said, "You was a lie." He said, "I'm gonna play it for you." And there it was, Tender Love.
Wow,
Okay.
really
After that tour was over with, in a couple of months, that song, bam,
blew up.
blew up. Tender Love. I'm like, man, them boys did it. He wasn't lying. And so, man, yeah, that song,
Wow.
man, watching Babyface when he was with the Deal. We was touring with them.
Mhm.
The Deal and who was it? The Deal and Dad's band and
Okay.
Perfect Timing and stuff, man. That's before Babyface left the Deal and
Right.
stuff. That's when he had just put out well, what sprung him off, I think this last song with the Deal was Sweet November.
Mhm.
He
Mhm.
was singing Sweet November, and I think that was his gateway out of there and stuff, man, for us going breaking out to be a solo artist
Right.
and stuff like that. And Midnight Star and people like that and stuff. You see some of the keyboard players from Midnight Star playing with the Deal. Okay,
Okay.
on tour and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and you see all these cats in the dance band, who Skip and all those cats there and stuff, man. You see
Mhm.
some of those cats playing with Midnight Star, and so that's Ohio Click. So what I'm trying to
But
say and tell people and stuff here in Houston and stuff, when you are called off for a job and stuff, like if you call me, you need a keyboard player and stuff, and I come out and I'm coming to support you 100%. It's your show,
100%.
but I'm going to get down behind you. I'm going to pump and push you
Right.
and stuff in this show and stuff. Do my best. It's your show. I'm not going to outshine it or nothing like that. I'm going to do my
Exactly.
part. And I'm going to push you and stuff, man, to make you
Exactly.
buy y'all and stuff. So this is this is what I'm trying to say. That we need to click up here in Houston and
Yes,
stuff.
Lord.
These we have too much talent around here, and it seemed like
Yep.
when we leave here, break away from the bucket here and go somewhere else, we make it. Okay.
Mhm.
And I think it all boils down to the crowd mentality and stuff that we be getting around here
Oh my God.
from
Don't mention that part. Mhm.
yeah, pulling you back down into the bucket instead of supporting you. And what
Exactly.
you'll never know who gonna turn around and grab you back up, pick you back up.
Never
And so if
know.
they got a gateway, if they have a gateway, do it. It's like H Town. When Dino came to me, he came to me first. He was like,
Mhm.
"Chop, I got uh, a record deal and stuff, man, with Luke and stuff, man. We need some songs." But I was working on my solo project way back
Mhm.
then. When he came to me, I said, "Well, look," "look, man." I said, "I don't have time to do it." I said, "But Stick, he's from the hood. He's a couple of streets up from me. He's writing some incredible music and stuff." I said, "I'm
Mhm.
gonna give you his number." I said, "Call
Yeah.
him." Okay. He called Stick. Stick did Knocking the Boots. Okay.
See?
But as I was telling people, good thing because I would have never wrote Knocking the Boots myself. And so
Right.
it's a good thing that I connected them together and stuff because it wasn't my
E-
style and stuff,
Exactly.
man. But I connected them together and stuff, and they made some platinum records and
Platinum
stuff.
record.
They went platinum and stuff, with those
Platinum.
records and stuff. So it was a good thing and stuff. We all, still communicate.
Mhm.
Shazam.
Exactly.
PCD, Uncle Stick and stuff. Me and Stick was just talking last week and stuff, not
Right.
doing mixes or whatever. I'd send him over to him and say, "Hey man, what do you think of this mix?" And,
Mm-hmm.
I sent him the stick ain't gonna cut no. He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. And
Nothing.
so, one thing about Stick, and so I gave Stick his
Yeah.
first gig, by the way.
Good.
So you know it, and his mama wouldn't let him do it. But
I know. Your
yeah,
mom kept you from doing certain things. She kept me
right.
from
His
doing certain
mom wouldn't
things.
let
I
him do
know.
it and stuff. But I gave him his first gig and
Yeah.
got him his first keyboard. That old behind keyboard he was so crazy about it. I knew
Mm-hmm.
somebody was selling one for a real cheap price, and I said, "Man, hold it! I got somebody that'll get that from me." And stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, yeah. So we just need to you know click up, armor
Yeah.
ourselves, and help each other out
Humble.
and
Oh my
stuff.
God.
It
Nobody
ain't
is
gonna hurt
better than nobody.
nobody.
Yeah,
Yep,
nobody's better than nobody.
right. It ain't
Everybody
gonna
has
hurt
their own
nobody.
talent and gift.
That's it.
Don't everybody like Beyonce. Don't
Yeah,
everybody like Gladys Knight. Don't
right,
everybody like Aretha Franklin.
right.
Be you. Just be you.
Be you, and you never know and stuff.
Never know.
I remember Beyonce when she was a little kid going over to Big Richard's studio off Anderson Road. All of
Yeah.
them, Scarface,
Yep.
Ghetto Boys, everybody used to come through that studio and stuff
Yep.
over there. 'Cause he had the top studio in the city at the
Mm-hmm.
time, black owned studio
Exactly.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And just seeing people blossom and stuff like that, I
It's
love
been a
it
great
and
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, did a great. They stayed in it and they
Mm-hmm.
went on up there and stuff.
On
I,
up
I
there.
just love it, to see my people. And anything come from Houston, I'm Houston proud. And so if I see you make it
Exactly.
out of Houston, because I know what's going on around here and stuff, what's
Mm-hmm.
been going on and stuff. When you make it up out of Houston, I'm so Houston proud.
So
I'm,
Houston
I
proud.
am
And I'm not
Houston
even from
proud.
here,
Yep.
but I've been here for 40 years. So
Um,
I have definitely learned the
mm,
mentality. And it's not so much that bashing Houston. It's just that
right.
we, the people in Houston, because I say we, because I'm here too now,
Mm,
but we have to be different
right.
towards each other.
Right.
Please be different towards each other.
Right.
It's
Right.
not gonna take no skin off your back or no money out your pocket. I
Right.
used to say that on my spotlight post when I
Uh,
used to make videos and spotlight people, and
uh,
I would talk and I played their music. I didn't have a
mm,
live um uh, uh thing like now.
right.
And but I used to say that all the time. It doesn't take any money out of your pocket,
Right.
and it doesn't take any food or anything off your table
Right.
to support. Nine
Right.
times out of 10, they have made it cheap,
Right.
very cheap, for
Uh,
you to go download somebody music. A
right.
dollar, you don't have to pay 15, 16.99 no more for a full
Right.
CD. You
Right.
can just go download it for a dollar.
For $1, you know
Really?
what I'm saying? You see,
99?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just for $1 and stuff, man. Just what is that gonna hurt? Y'all ain't worth
I
nothing no
still
more
call
anyway.
it,
But what is it gonna hurt? It's
yeah,
not gonna hurt anybody
not gonna
and
hurt
stuff. And
anybody.
yeah,
But I
man,
still call it that slave man
mm,
mentality and
yeah,
that black folk syndrome that
yeah,
some people like that are afraid that if I help that person,
right,
then they're gonna surpass me, and it would be to me helping them get there, and
right,
I really didn't want to do that.
right.
That's
So that's
mental
crazy.
illness.
Yeah,
Mental
that's
illness.
crazy. That is really crazy, and that's
Yes,
hateful and
it's
stuff.
very hateful. That's
Yeah,
why I
to
call
do
it
that.
mental illness.
Right. But a lot of I'll just say this is international and stuff. A
Mhm.
lot of the young musicians and stuff, man, you want to be on a certain platform and
Right.
stuff, but do you have the energy
Mm.
to actually do what it takes to be on that to stay on that platform? Because the rehearsals change. When you on a
Oh,
level
and
like that, yeah, you on a level like that.
that's a stickler too.
Yes, yes.
Nobody, and especially young guys, and not all of them,
It works.
don't want to rehearse.
Yeah,
And
they
then
don't
you
want to
got these
rehearse.
older guys don't want to rehearse, and they want to show up to your gig and play the way they want to play and still get paid.
Right,
Really?
right. It's about the rehearsal and you know, those when you see those acts coming to town, those major acts that's coming to town, and
Mm,
I hope it's a lot of young musicians or older musicians are looking at this here. Those
right?
acts are rehearsing about 8 hours a day.
Yes,
When
sir.
you see the Charlie Wilsons and all of
Yes,
them,
sir.
and the Isley Brothers and the Cool in the Gangs and stuff like that,
Yes,
those are
sir.
8-hour day rehearsals.
And what
Okay,
they sound like? They sound like the bomb.
does sound
You
like the
couldn't
bomb.
mimic them if you did
Right,
a 2-hour rehearsal.
right,
You couldn't
right,
mimic them. And I
right,
share a lot of live music when I want somebody to learn something that I'm
uh,
presenting on stage. And
right,
these cats are lazy. They so freaking lazy. It's
right,
irritating.
right.
You got to practice.
You got to practice. You got to rehearse and stuff, man. Because, like I said, if you leave this city
You
with that mentality and you go up to your LAs and your Atlantas and
ain't
stuff
gonna
like
make
that,
it
your
to
New Yorks and stuff like that,
yeah, you're
you
not gonna
gon'
make
you ain't gonna make it, man, because you can't do the rehearsals and stuff. You can't go in there no hour or 2 hour rehearsal and say, well, I gotta go pick up the baby and stuff like that. I gotta, go
they'll
take
be
baby
like,
here and I
have
gotta go
fun with
again.
the baby, and I see
Uh,
you maybe
Yep,
next in the next
yep.
5 years.
Oh yeah, next man up. And stuff. They're not playing that with you, especially when you're working with some major
Major
MDs.
acts.
Yeah, your major acts and your major MDs and stuff,
And
man.
you got to
They
be
they
disciplined.
pull you in there.
You got
You got to
yeah.
go in there and do some rehearsing
You
and
got to
stuff,
be
man.
disciplined, and you got to play it like they want you to play it.
Right,
You come with all of that cockamamie,
right,
extra doing and overplaying
right,
and want to be seen
right,
on the instrument, and you're supposed to be an element
right.
as a band,
You
but you
said a
want to play your
mouthful.
drums louder and give all of this extra stuff, and you
Right,
want to play your guitar and give all this extra stuff on your
right,
keyboard and
right,
play church runs.
right.
Okay, they will stop the show, the
Uh,
rehearsal,
uh,
and say, brother, the exit door is back there. We'll mail your
right,
check.
right, right,
And while
right,
you're on your way to the airport, we got
right.
your flight ready. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's it.
They
That's
don't
it.
get
Thank you
it.
for your services. Yeah, they don't get it and stuff, man. So
Mm,
I wish that, I mean, even after I'm out of this game or whatever, that they would get this Houston
yes,
mentality
yes.
out of their system, this pause mentality
It's
and stuff out of
poison.
no rehearsals and all this
It's
stuff.
so
They're going to
poison.
show up to the gig, make the money
Yeah,
and stuff like that. No, it's still money and stuff,
no.
that's been exchanged
And
and
it's
stuff,
like you said, that's the perfect word, poison, because every I'm gonna put it like I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. 90% of the folks act the same. Crowd mentality and clickage.
that's it. That's
When
it.
is it gonna stop?
When is it going to stop? And, to hear this from other states, people
Mhm.
from other states, you're talking to them, like we
Oh,
chopping it up now and they telling us
mhm.
what they getting from watching us, down here in
Yeah,
Houston and stuff.
yeah.
And you guys say, hey, y'all got the
The
baddest
best, the
musicians
best,
on the planet and
the
stuff, man, but
best.
y'all don't click up. Y'all
Nope.
don't click up and stuff, man, and that's the difference
It's
between
sad.
us and
It's
stuff. We
sad.
click up. We're not as incredible as we don't have the incredible musicians like y'all
I
have
mean,
and
some
stuff, and but we
hellified
click up.
people. Yeah,
Yeah,
hellified musicians.
right,
Hellified. I never. I, I don't see them. I don't see their image. I mean, their twin. And I'm trying to find the word anywhere else. You
right,
can't compare these musicians or musicians out of another state all over this United States and put them up against a
right,
musician in Houston or a
right.
vocalist in Houston.
Right, right. I mean, you have the greatest on the planet and came up out of Houston
On the
and stuff,
planet.
man. And I just don't know what to say. Like I said, I hope
I
just
know. Preaching
that
to the
chain
choir.
come back, get
Just
put back together, and they going on and get the understanding of okay, we're gonna do this here. We just gonna try it. Just try it, fellas,
try.
and stuff to do
Try.
some real rehearsing. And back in the day of course, none of us back in the day, because, on those levels, as I'm speaking of, those are actually paid rehearsals. Okay. But here it
Mhm.
is. What we did to compensate for that is that we ran a couple of nights. And so we'll
Right.
do like 3 or 4 nights and stuff,
Mhm.
rehearsals and stuff. And then we even went to the point of
Yeah.
where we'll just rehearse 2 weeks every night we ain't got to rehearse no more for months. Okay, we
Yeah.
got the show down. That's when, everybody was back in the day. And so when you
In the
wanted
day.
to, when you get up on that stage, you want it to be excellent. You
And
want
I
to
was gonna
dress
say
the part,
perfectionist
perfection. Yeah,
key was
right,
key.
right.
You even like when my husband played football
Uh,
back, and he would bring some of his pro football. He would bring some of his film home and put them
uh,
on a blank wall, and
uh,
watch, because they had to watch those films where they see where they made the mistakes. And
right.
boy, you could hear them coaches
Uh,
cursing these guys
uh,
as if they had bred and born them themselves. I
right,
mean, I'm like, they
right,
cursing me out like that?
right.
He looked at me like, yeah, that ain't nothing. I was like,
Uh,
wow. But everybody is so doggone sensitive too now.
mm, mm,
And so you can't give corrective criticism no more, because now everybody's in their feelings.
right. Yeah, everybody in their feelings and stuff like that. Yeah. But
So that's
somebody got
another
to do it.
issue.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And so set an example, lead by example.
No more tough
And so,
skin.
all right, no more tough skin and stuff, man. So like I say, the amount of time that we had to rehearse, we do pretty damn good and stuff.
Yeah.
The bands that's around, because I know they don't get no more than about an hour to 2 hours rehearsal
Hmm.
once a week and stuff.
Right.
But when you up there on that stage and you sounding good and you grooving, you are doing pretty damn good to say that you only did
Yep.
1 hour rehearsal or
1 hour
2 hours
rehearsal. But you
rehearsal.
got to be
And you
serious about what you're doing.
right, and you
And you got to
playing
stay
30,
in your
30.
lane as far
Yeah,
as your musicianship.
right. And you're playing 60 songs a night, all different type of genres and stuff like that. And it's incredible to see that you're able to do that, put all that together in a 2 hour rehearsal once a week
Exactly.
and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
we have been asked to go abroad, not with my band, but with some other people,
Hmm.
and they wanted to take their band, and I say that doesn't make business sense
Uh,
to that production. That's a festival, so
right.
they're gonna have like 5 or 10 bands on that
Uh,
festival.
uh,
You can't bring your band.
right. Right.
They're
Yeah.
not
I
gonna
mean,
pay for everybody band to come. There's
right.
gonna be one band there, and it's gonna be grueling,
Right, exactly. I
grueling
mean, I go through
because
that now and stuff,
Mhm.
different regions of the country and stuff. I don't take my band and stuff,
Exactly,
I use the
especially
band that's
when
there.
you're on a tour like that.
Right,
On your own personal tour, that's totally different. But
right,
when you're on a group tour or a festival, no, boo boo, you
right,
can have your
uh,
band.
right. We
They
got a
can't
band.
afford to pay
Yeah,
everybody
right,
band.
right.
You know how
Yeah,
many
it do go
members
down
that
like
is?
that sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah,
it does. It does go down like that, and you don't
yeah.
get your feelings hurt,
Don't
musicians
get your feelings
and
hurt.
stuff. But that's the way that it goes. My people, my band and stuff, they
Sometimes they might
understand
let you
because
bring your background singers,
right,
but not no
right.
full band. You gotta
Yeah, not no
play.
full band.
Yeah, you gotta play.
Yeah,
They gotta learn your way and your music,
right,
and that's a
right,
whole bunch of songs they gotta
right,
learn. And guess what? It's
right,
gonna be done
right,
right, or they got the next person waiting in
right,
line
right,
where you
right.
can't do it.
Yep, that does happen. That
You
does
know.
happen and stuff. Going to do track dates or
Mhm.
going, to a certain region where the budget and stuff, when you're looking at trying to pull, let's say, 5-piece band and a sound engineer, management and all that that's
Yeah,
hotels
that's a
and
lot.
food and flights and stuff like that. That's a lot
That's a
and
lot.
stuff, so yeah, it is a lot. So sometimes, you
A
have to
lot.
do that. But
Yeah,
some musicians don't understand that
yeah.
because they're not wearing those shoes or that
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
have to experience that and stuff. It's not a good
Mhm.
feeling. Of course, I want to take my crew wherever I
Of
go
course.
and stuff. Well,
Yeah.
even on the track dates, I want to take them and stuff, but it don't pan out like that. I love y'all to
Ain't
death.
like that all
And
the
yeah,
time.
yeah. I mean,
Nope.
even in studio, as I was reflecting earlier in the interview and stuff, depending on what producer that I'm working with. And
Mm-hmm.
stuff. He got the track that I like, and for him to reproduce this here, and he wants his people to come in and do it. And so, okay, make it happen. Let me see what you got. Let's
Yeah,
try it. There go
that's
my thing
right.
again. Let's try it and see what happens and stuff.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
let's try it. Okay, if it
If
ain't
it don't
happening,
work,
okay, next man up and
yeah, if
stuff.
it
Yeah,
don't work, you just trash it and keep it
yeah,
moving. Yeah,
you just
yeah,
crash and keep it moving. We're in the era
yeah.
now. Back in the day, Jazzy, um, back when I was, 18, 20 years old and stuff like that, in the analog days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay, only people that had those type of setups and stuff, professional setups, were the white studios basically here in Houston
right,
and stuff.
right,
And those studios like $80, $90 an hour and
right.
stuff to go in those studios to do it and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
you've been there all day long,
All day long.
recording and stuff
If
like
you
that.
don't
You
push that
sleeping
right
there.
mute button at the right time, you're gonna have to do
Right.
it all over.
You gotta do it all over again. And wasn't no sequences then
Uh-uh.
and stuff. You playing live and stuff.
Yeah,
On that stuff. You're playing live. So I was glad I got to see that, and I got to see it
yeah,
convert over to digital and
yeah.
stuff when it went digital and stuff like that, which makes
Right.
the job much, 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 much
I
easier
was put in the
to do with the
position to
digital.
do it, and I'm hitting buttons, mute, going,
Uh-huh.
listening,
It,
looking,
it may
and
have about
it
three
was
or four
fun
people on
because
the
I like,
mixing console. Okay,
yeah,
press
I
it now.
like
Now
to
press it.
learn stuff. Yes, and I'm like, ooh, Lord, wait a minute, what? But ooh, ooh, ooh. But I got it. I only messed up one time. God's my witness. I
Uh,
only messed up one time, and I didn't hit the mute button in
uh,
time.
uh,
But I'm singing. I gotta come over and edit.
uh,
And I'm like, I don't know how to work this, but I looked
uh,
at it and I figured it out.
uh,
And I can't remember the guy. He's passed away now, but you would know him if I called his name. But my God, old timers, not all timers, but I got old timers at the brain, so I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. But I'm like, and he came from California, so he from here, but he had lived out in California for a long time.
uh,
And when he came back, he had this nice big analog. I'm
uh,
like,
uh,
have you learned
uh,
how to work the digital stuff yet? I say,
uh,
because this is
uh,
old and outdated.
right,
But when
right.
we did it, I'm telling you,
Uh,
the music came out
ooh, it was
phenomenal.
warm and thick and sounding and stuff,
Yes.
man. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't put it out, but I made a song called Big Papa. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, that was the only little mistake I made. I didn't mute it in time. But
Oh,
we were adding the backgrounds and the lead vocals on there.
mm,
And I was like, oh Lord. But
uh,
when I heard it, it was nothing nice. It was
yeah, yeah.
clean.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that stuff sounded so good, man. Back in the days, that
Yeah.
analog
Mm-hmm.
consoles and stuff, man. And so I was just glad to be a part of the
Yeah.
analog world and convert into the digital. Where we go
Yeah.
next, I don't know. AI.
Who knows? Well, with this artificial, I always want to say artificial insemination. This artificial intelligence
Yeah,
is going to be robots doing it.
yeah,
I don't know. It's just
yeah, yeah,
crazy to me, and I'm
yeah.
not liking the way the world is going right now.
Right, right,
Uh,
right.
well, Chopper, you continue to burn up the airways, and I know everybody's like,
Okay.
"Y'all stop talking and get off the air." But your brand of multi-genre music that is up to date are still being played across the airwaves
Yeah,
on many, many radio stations. People
yeah.
probably don't even know that's you, but
Right,
you are being played all over the nation, probably the world, like in Lafayette and Greenwood, Mississippi, Jackson,
right.
Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi,
Mhm.
Chicago, Illinois, and of course your home state of Texas. Actually, your singles can be heard on more than 500 radio stations across the country and the United Kingdom. So I
Well,
just
yeah,
said, yeah, it's probably
yeah,
playing over there.
yeah.
Many,
Thank you,
many
Malico
radio
Records.
stations. Yes, I know.
Yeah, thank you, Malico and stuff.
I know.
Yeah, thank you
On
so much.
all, and hey, If you don't know, you know tonight. Go tell somebody to go watch the end of the show because it's even much more pertinent information that you need to know about CHOPPA law. We got a little backed up on time with the digital thing going on, but hey, that's the digital world. It will cut out on you and it won't work. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, go support CHOPPA. We're gonna play. I got to play my favorite song before I let you go, and we just gonna come back and talk on it and give the audience final words
Okay.
of some things about you. You know, some pointers again to the music people that are trying to come up in the industry.
Okay.
So, we're gonna play this song because my oldest daughter name is Gigi, and
Oh.
I just fell in love with the song. And as soon as I heard it, I was like,
Uh,
oh, this is my daughter's name. And then I started listening to it. I'm like, oh, okay, she's not that kind, but she could be if she wanted to. It's like,
uh,
okay, Gigi stole my man. Oh, okay.
yes,
I
you
said,
did.
yeah. And I sent it to her. I said, Gigi, listen to this song. It kind of sounds like you. I say, my friend CHOPPA wrote this song. It's called Gigi Stole My Man.
Uh, uh,
You looking at me like,
oh.
why are you so excited?
Uh, she got to listen to what they talking about.
Exactly. I say, just listen to it.
Yeah.
She funny. She's like, oh yeah, I like it.
Uh,
So we're gonna play Gigi Stole My Man,
uh,
everybody. And we are going to come back and we're gonna let CHOPPA tell us just a little bit about how Gigi stole your man.
that's it.
Okay.
So, yo, man.
Stole
Gigi
your man.
stole your man.
Your man.
Yeah. There's no hard feelings, but Gigi stole your man. You let that old lady
Stole
go.
your man.
Stole your man.
Stole your man, girl.
Old
Shame on
lady.
you. Shame on you.
In a
Shame
duster.
on you. So we gonna definitely play Gigi Stole My Man. We're gonna come back and we gonna end with Love Ballad simply
Okay.
because it's your newest song single, and we always take the people into the night with this song and let them snuggle up with whatever they snuggle up with. But we'll come back and talk about that. We're
All
gonna
right.
come back and we're gonna go ahead and play Gigi Stole My Man. We'll be right
Okay.
back, y'all.
Okay. All right.
When I get this commercial. Come on. There we
Jam
go.
Source Runway Magazine. Over 20 years of celebrating the industry in all its forms, exposing you nationally and internationally with Miss Carolyn Baker, CEO, founder, and magazine publishing. Come aboard and experience the diverse global level of exposure to your music, art, events, travel, fashion, and so much more. Also offering the best in unique spotlighting music to custom cars with a special twist located on all media and digital platforms. Your connection with Jam Source Runway Magazine offers a secure, unique exposure to all of your array of brands to a global market. Be internationally connected today with Jam Source Runway Magazine at info@jamsource.net or call 832-606-5577. Visit the website and explore what you've been missing at www.jamsource.net.
She's between 54 and 65. Still sexy, still fine. If she takes off that duster, it'll blow your mind. Her body showing up banging, got a real cute face. Young girls, if you ain't careful, she can take your place. The babies call her Gigi, that's short for grand. But never let that fool ya, cause Granny has a plan. She drops the kids off at school as early as she can. Just as soon as you leave your house, she'll be creeping with your man. Gigi stole your man. She's working a plan out. Gigi stole your man. Between 7 and 3:30 is when she do her dirt. After all of you young girls are headed off to work, she calls it her me time. That's when she does her thing. She be catching all those young men and driving them insane. She be meeting up at lunchtime or whenever she can. Young girls, you better be careful. She'll be creeping with your man. Yeah, Gigi stole your man. Gigi stole your man. Gigi stole your man. Now don't get it twisted when you see in the club with that duster on, cause soon as you turn your back, once again it's on. She'll flash him a little something to turn him on. Then she'll slip him that number. Before you know it, your man is gone.
Gigi stole your man, baby.
Yes, she did.
Gigi stole your man.
Yeah, grandma, you got it going on.
Gigi stole your man.
She don't see a damn thing wrong. She don't mind taking your man home. Before you look up, she's got your man and she's gone. Gigi. Oh, Gigi. Yeah. Sneaky, very freaky lady. Took your man home and drove him crazy. And now you say he ain't acting right. He won't even come home at night. Gigi done stole your man. Driving your man crazy. Don't worry, she can't have no baby.
Get very sneaky lady.
Yeah. That's my favorite. That is my favorite cut. I'm telling you. Yeah, Gigi stole your man. Tell everybody, is that a true story? Or give us a little bit about that song.
Okay. All right. How did I come up with that song? Okay. It was actually a joke. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was joking with Nico Harding and stuff, man.
Okay.
We was just chopping it up on the phone and stuff, man. Just chopping up boy stuff and I came over and I was like, man, man, when them old gals, man, take one of them young girls, man, and break their hearts and stuff. I said, wait a minute, hold on, man. That's a good song. I said, Nico, put a track to that joke. I said, let's put something together like maybe a one-way like groove to it or something like that. And it's called it Gigi. And I started giving him the storyline and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Hey, the storyline is about this older lady and stuff. She's going through the neighborhood with all them young girls going to work and getting with their husbands, boyfriends, or whatever, meeting up with them and, just doing her thing, having her way during the day. So she's a day prowler. and stuff, and it was so funny and stuff. So we just adding to it and stuff, just laughing and just adding, and we writing this stuff down while we laughing and and just adding stuff to it, and we just kept adding to it until we came up with Gigi. We came with the track and stuff. I was like, man, that track is just funky, boy. That's
funky.
cool.
It's
I said,
funky.
it's time to go in the studio. Let's go do it. So we went in the studio and did it and stuff, and we came back with the video and stuff to it. It's one of the DJs out of Atlanta. She was in there. One of the line dance instructors. She was in there. I'm trying to think of her name. God, Martha. Yeah, Martha was in there. And my niece, the little young girl, she's actually an actress. And so she's a real actor. In fact, she left out a couple of weeks ago to go to Tyler Perry now and stuff. And they team, so she's hooked up with their team and stuff on there. And some of the guys that was in there, they're actually a singing group that we was taking to listen to and stuff. And I needed some extra people and stuff. I was like, hey. So my cousin said, bring your guys over here and stuff. And they want to be in the video. And I was like, of course, and stuff, man. So they came in and did the video and had some more DJs. Another DJ, Curtis Blow out of Dallas. He was in there. Him and his wife, of course, my wife was in there. Just some more friends and stuff like that. I just call everybody out. If you ever watch one of my videos, those stage props are for real. The drinks are real. The food be real,
right.
Song that me and Big Cynthia did, Fell in Love with Your Cousin, the barbecue and all that stuff. That stuff is real. We got to eat that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You really get to eat it and stuff.
My kind of video, because I love to eat my kind of video.
Yeah, that's a video shoot there, boy. You get to eat the stage props and stuff. Yeah, so it'd be fun, not shoot the videos. It'd be fun.
Right,
right. And the last one that we shot, the Love Ballad video, was so strange. What happened in that video, I think that, I don't know, it's some kind of spiritual thing or something that happened in that video. As we were shooting the video, I had never in my life been to this place. We rented it through Here's Space, and they send these different spots where you can shoot videos.
Right.
So the guy was actually a film producer and stuff. That was his rack. So we was shooting parts of the video, different parts of the house and stuff, and it's like tri-levels inside of the house. And he said, well, just go up there and no singing on this one here, just relax and just grab you a couple of records like you're just chilling. So I said, okay, and he's filming it and stuff all the time. And I pulled out 2 albums out of that stack.
Yeah.
And one I think was Fleetwood Mac. I said, nah, not this one. And I put it underneath. And the next album was the first album I ever recorded on.
Wow.
Chase the Rock.
Wow.
Perfect timing. Chase the Rock.
And had no idea.
I had no idea. I never knew this guy, never met him a day in my life and stuff. And it was just a coincidence and stuff, man. And I pulled it out and I got so excited. All the hair stood up on my arm because I don't even have that album. I don't have it. And it was in that stack out of the 2 that I pulled out of there.
Video,
yeah.
Y'all had to cut. You was like, man, I don't even have this album.
I don't have the album. So it was real when he was filming it all the time. And it was real when I pulled him out of there. That was real.
Wow.
And stuff. Yeah, when I pulled those out of there, and we're talking a stack of albums, probably about 100 of them.
Exactly. I saw that.
Yeah. And stuff, man. And that was something, that was an experience there. That raised the hair on my arm, man. I said, I can't believe it. Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, we've been here this late before.
But can I say, can I just send out one more shout out?
You sure can, because I'm allowed you to.
Can I get my list? Can I get my list out?
Yeah, you can get your list out.
I got a lot of people down in Louisiana and stuff in California.
You need to tell them to go back and look at it. You also need to tell them to go back and look at this long show. It's a
Uh,
good show. It's a lot of good information. And
uh,
tell them to watch it to the end.
uh,
It's on YouTube. It'd
uh,
be downloaded to YouTube. They can come on my page. It's on StreamYard if they got a StreamYard account.
okay.
So tell them you gave them some shout outs, but
Okay.
they gotta watch it all the way to the end. So go ahead.
Okay. All right. I want to send a shout out to my band, Above the Law Band. Okay, I want
Yeah.
to send a shout out to I love y'all to death and thank y'all for believing in my vision and stuff and walking with me through this here. I also want to send a shout out to my son, Lil Chop. Lil Chop is
Yeah.
burning the town up around here and stuff now. I can barely
Yeah,
keep him in my
he is.
band and stuff now and stuff. And he does a lot of background vocals on my
Okay.
music. The new song that we're getting ready to release on Malico is actually another cover song by Johnny Taylor, Good Love. And
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
They're loading, it's already finished, mixing
It's
master,
gonna
just
be
loading everything
good.
up. Yeah, so he did
Yeah.
all the background vocals on there, all the vocal arrangements, he did it and stuff,
Wow.
And uh, also want to send a shout out to my DJs and stuff around the club DJs,
Yes.
Walter D, my man,
Yeah.
my big bro, Don Sam and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much, for the
So
support and
many.
stuff, believing in me and playing my records. Because I know y'all get probably about 100 records and stuff a day
Yeah.
and stuff. And, you chose to play mine and stuff, man. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all know I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And I'm not
Yeah.
just saying it. I just want to thank the jocks and stuff all over KTSU and everywhere,
Everybody.
they're all in the clubs and the 50/50s and all those,
Yep.
all on the north side, everybody. Okay,
Yeah.
I did my shouts out. I hope I didn't miss nobody. And my
I know.
management,
I
and
was about to
pass
say,
man. Huh?
did you miss anybody?
I ain't miss nobody. Oh, wait a minute, my cousins. Now, wait a minute. No, just kidding.
I was gonna start listening.
Well, thank you for having me on the show, Jazzy.
Oh,
Thank you so
you're
much. I
so
was excited
welcome.
and stuff, man. When you invited me to be on the show and stuff, I was very excited about doing it and
Well,
stuff. Yeah.
I was even equally or more excited for having you here because every time I have a guest on the show, I learn more about them
Mm.
as well. And it gives me great pleasure to know, you guys' background and accolades. And I mean, to me, it gives me chills to know these things about y'all. And it's not that I'm starstruck. I'm far from starstruck. Trust
Right.
me,
Right.
because I won't even get into that story, the reason why.
Uh,
But I'm not starstruck. But I love to see how people have rose to the occasion, how they started, what excitement was a part of their journey.
mhm,
It means so much
mhm.
because you only have one life that you
Right.
live
That's it.
and you got to tell the story.
Right.
Some people are able to write a book about it, some people are able to get it on a big screen.
Mhm.
So this is a small entity to allow people to tell their story. And
Right.
it really just touches me. And I'm so glad that God has blessed me with this platform and has allowed it to continue. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for everybody connected to this on the back side, on the front side, in the middle. I'm just grateful and I'm very appreciative that you came on.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Well, you gave your final words, I think. If you do have some final words, I know you gave your shout out. Let
Right.
somebody know that's rising in trying to rise in this industry. Give them a couple of a few pointers of what they need to do in order to stay in this game.
Okay. What you need to do is you need to stay focused on the prize and stuff. Don't let things distract you and stuff. Because there's a lot of things, especially here in Houston, that can distract you from your craft and
Yes.
stuff. Your craft is number one. If this is what you want to do, if you want to do music and stuff, you have to put this before a lot of things,
Yeah.
and stuff. You have to practice your craft. And it's okay to take lessons and stuff. I take vocal
Yeah.
lessons myself and stuff.
Everybody
I
do.
take piano lessons and
That's
stuff. Yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, if you're serious and stuff, it's okay to do that and stuff like that. And
The
uh,
celebrities still do it all day long, every day.
right, all day long, and these are things that people don't know what it takes to make this tree grow and
Ah,
stuff. So you have to,
never quit. It's a
never
dream.
quit.
Never
Yeah,
quit.
never quit. Just keep writing and writing. And like I said, you're in a day and age now where if one song don't work for you,
Hmm.
don't get upset and call it a day or nothing like that, because you're in the times now where you can go in and everybody have a recording studio, some type of
Dang
mechanism
near.
to record on and stuff.
Dang
Man,
near.
so go back in there and try it again. Just keep trying and stuff, throwing them until you get one that will
Uh,
stick and stuff. Yeah, you can't just take one record and say, "Oh, y'all don't like this." Yeah, no, because I done put out some records myself that wasn't doing nothing and stuff, and I knew, hey, time for another one. Let's throw this one here out here this time, and I will continue to do it now. And so, because every record that I do is not, nothing to write home to mom about and stuff. So
but
I
it's
go back and
working, you know?
yeah, but I listen to it and I mean, I would get feedback and stuff like that. I listen to the criticism, constructive criticism and stuff on there. Where we trying to go? What vein are you trying to be in a lane and stuff? And craft yourself towards that, what you want to do, and believe in it and stuff.
Hmm.
Just believe in yourself and just keep doing it and doing
Keep
it and
doing it.
doing it and doing it.
Keep
Yeah.
doing it. Keep
I've
doing
been
it.
doing it for 40 something years, and I
40
would
some
do it
years,
all the same again.
all the same, because it was
Yeah,
a learning
it was a
experience.
learning
You got
experience. Yeah.
to meet up with some wonderful musicians,
Yeah.
and hey, be grateful for that. Don't
Right.
you never put yourself in the light, well, oh, I was with such and such, and oh,
No,
do it.
no,
You
that
were
ain't the epitome.
grateful.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Be
Right.
grateful.
Yes, grateful, and you keep going and stuff and keep improving yourself, new
That's it.
versions of yourself and
That's
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
New
Yeah. So
versions of yourself. I
yeah.
told somebody that judging at the show the other day.
Mhm.
Beyonce, anybody out there, continues to perfect themselves, because if they
Right.
didn't, you wouldn't buy their music. She wouldn't be a billionaire,
Right.
because she would be doing the same old stuff over
Right.
and over and
Over
over
again.
again, and you would get tired of it
Right.
and you wouldn't buy it. So
Right.
you don't think she's always doing something to make herself better, improve herself?
Right.
Yes, in
Right.
all of them, you
Right.
know. So
Right.
you can't stay stuck and get mad because you're not moving no further. Don't work
Right.
like that.
Right. It
So,
don't work like that. It
oh,
does not work like
so
that. Yeah.
yeah, well, I thank you for giving um the people out there something to take with them. And even those that may not was inspired to do music, may be inspired to do music. And that's with anything, movies, entertainment,
Right.
your job, perfect it. Just
Right.
perfect what you're doing. If you love
Right.
what you're doing, perfect it. That's it.
Right.
You
Right.
know, and I'm my own worst critic, but I do I've done things and still do things that I just haven't had time. I'm not making excuses, but when life throws you a curve, you have to stop and tend to that that is important at hand. Or
Right.
I wouldn't be able to go gig, or I wouldn't be able to have a show. So I have to stop and take care of what's at hand. And then
Right.
one day, when I continue to be out there, I'll be doing it the way I supposed to be doing it,
Right.
or like
Right.
I used to do it. Okay,
Right. But
so
that's life. That's life. That's
that's
the way it
life.
is.
But I
It's
I
yeah.
don't I won't quit. I
Don't
won't.
quit. Don't
I'll
you
never
dare
quit.
quit.
Never quit.
No, 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 no.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
I
much.
love you
Love you
so
too,
much.
Jazzie.
Thank
Okay.
you, Alicia.
I'll
I
be at your
know.
birthday party.
Hey,
Hey, boom, shaka, laka,
boom,
laka, laka,
laka,
laka,
laka,
boom.
laka,
I
laka,
will
boom.
be in the house partying with you. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have
Yes.
some fun.
And that's another thing. If y'all are still watching, whoever's still watching, pass the word. Come on out and jam. This is a jam session. I've turned it into that. It's a gig for me, but it falls the day after my birthday. So I said, you know what? Let's just turn it into a jam, and whatever musicians want to come out and play and sing, and we just gonna have some fun. Come on, and they got the best home cooking that I'm
that's
a
good.
yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
type of person that it got to be good. I don't just call everything good. And
Right.
to me, his food is good because I'm used to that
O'Neal be
home cooking
throwing
like my
down
grandma.
around there.
Yeah,
Yep. He be throwing
yep.
down.
He
Yeah.
be throwing down. The whole family. He got his grandma recipes. They be throwing down over there.
Uh,
So
uh,
yeah, y'all come on now to have fun with us because that's exactly what we gonna do. We
oh
are
yeah.
going to have fun. I have a special guest coming in, a national recording artist that's gonna serenade me. Oh, I'm feeling so special. They came to me by
Hey, boom,
surprise.
shakalaka, baby.
So we just gonna have fun. That's what Jazz love to do. I love to have fun. So
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be big fun. And I wish you all the continuing blessings that God have already given you, and may He give you 1,000 quadrillion billion more while He allows you time on this earth. I just
Thank
wish you
you
the
so
best.
much, and the same
Yeah.
to you, Jazzy. The
Thank
same to you.
you.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure.
Yeah.
And again, keep rising, keep shining, because
All
that's
right.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
exactly what you're doing. Hey guys, we are going to take y'all into the night as we normally do. We're gonna let Choppa get back to the studio, and we're just going to go into the night with one of his latest single titled Love Ballad under
Hey.
under the label of Malaco Records. Okay, y'all check this out. Y'all go snuggle up with whomever, your significant other, your pillow, your dog, your doll, whatever you go snuggle up with.
Uh,
Just go
uh,
snuggle up with it and enjoy this last cut of that we're playing tonight of Choppa Law. He's been our guest tonight, y'all. We've had big fun. We've extended the time. We almost went to 10 o'clock. We broke a record, Choppa.
all right. That's what I told you, the telephone book. We had to go through the old yellow page.
We broke a record tonight. I don't think we lasted this long before. It's been like 9:30, something like that. But hey, guys, we are going into the night with this love ballad. Y'all go download all of his music. It don't cost you much. He's on every digital platform. I love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Mwah. Namaste. Good night, my brother.
Good night, my
Bye.
sister.
Yeah.
We out of here. Ah! Ah!